Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, kind of tired today, as might be very evident from me just not changing the title, the go live notification, the game I'm playing, or a YouTube title. But that should all be fixed now. Um, this is not a Star Fox stream. We're playing Resident Evil. We played Star Fox last time, and I can't really stomach two Star Fox streams back to back. You know, not really how I roll. Hopefully we're done with that game soon. But yeah, we're playing this, which is fun. I'm enjoying it so far. Definitely like a what's going on, who the fuck knows kind of game. Like what is going on really? You know, like I'm going through like a weird insane asylum. There's this like teleporty guy. There's this kid that's like not doing okay mentally. Relatable. I don't know. But I'm enjoying the gameplay though. It definitely it feels like a decade-old game, but it still feels good. We will be playing Sonic Lost World eventually. It's not one I've played myself. I'm a big Sonic fan, but I've actually never played Sonic Lost Worlds. It was a Wii U exclusive for a while, and I did own a Wii U, but I didn't tend to buy many Wii U games. I bought like the good main ones, you know, like I bought Splatoon, I bought Super Mario Maker, I got Smash Ultimate, I got Mario Kart 8, but I didn't That's doing the fucking thing. See, this shit PMO though. It resets my sense every goddamn time, bro. Very annoying. Why even here, Launchpad? Don't you have like you don't come here on the weekend? Oh, I forgot you gotta fucking. You're like not available for stream on the weekend. What's the haps? There we go. I fucking hate that I need to do that this time every Evil Within stream. Ever felt more of a Sonic fan than when you saw Lost World? Yeah, I don't know why they abandoned the boost formula. The boost formula is such like a winning formula, you know? Like, Unleash the boost levels, impeccable. Sonic Colors, I haven't played it, but people love. And I love Generations. The boost formula is what modern 3D Sonic should be. Maybe Adventure. Adventure was good too, but I love the boost formula. And then they were like, let's turn it into a Mario Galaxy clone where you have a run button and you're like, the fastest you're moving is like a slow run. Did we upgrade last time? I don't remember. I guess I can go sit down, see what we got. I am online, Neko. Yes, I am an online nommy currently. You're at work on a Saturday? Your family this weekend staying at your house. You said you had some work to do at the office to get away. Okay. Yeah, it really is a shameless Galaxy clone. I don't know. Sega kind of takes after Nintendo in a way, but they do it badly. Like Nintendo loves like with its new console, they like experiment with a new gimmick. They like make it different from the last. Sega kind of does that with the Sonic games. Like they can't just keep a good thing consistent and just make games in that formula. They have to like experiment and do a new thing for every game. It's like no. Look at Nintendo, look at Mario, look at the 2D games and the 3D games. It's the same shit every time, and they're all spectacular because they found what works, and they just do it well every time, slightly better than the last time, you know? Maybe. Maybe. That does ring a bell, Banjo. But I have 9,000, like, what? What could I even upgrade? But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out Lost World firsthand, because I'm sure it's still a good game, right? It's just like a disappointment after the back-to-back bangers that was Colors to Generations, you know? Yeah, it's completely fine, but I appreciate you being here at all. I definitely didn't expect you today. So it's cool to see your name in chat. Maybe Keys. Ooh, Keys is a good shout, actually. What was I gonna read next? Wasn't I, like, gunning for max crit? Oh, we did max crit. What was I getting next? What's like the next course of action? Syringe recovery still kind of shit? I could do that. Maybe syringe recovery, right? Does that sound good to everyone? Should I do that? Oh, we got a sniper now, don't we? How do we have a sniper? Shotgun damage was Billy's suggestion, you're right. Do I have enough for that? I do. Okay, so we'll listen to the game expert. That is Billy Bob Well. I played, so I was as you guys know, I grew up playing PlayStation. I had a PS4 and I have a PS5, even though I've played one game on it. But I was an avid PS4 gamer before I fully moved to PC. So I bought PS Plus, of course. If you have a PS4, you're buying PS Plus. Sonic Forces was free one time, and I was like, oh, I'm a Sonic guy. I love Generations. I've heard really bad things about Forces, and that's why I didn't buy it. But it's free. I'll check it out. And I played like 2 hours of it and then stopped and never went back. But obviously I'm gonna force myself to play it on stream eventually when we get there. It'll be a while from now. I need to get to Sonic in OCOG, and then when we get to Sonic in OCOG, I can play Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Genesis, and then we go from there and we'll eventually get to Forces. Flames. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Good Luigi's Mansion joke. 10 out of 10. Okay. Someone name left or right. I don't think you've been here yet for this Launchpad. What we do is, we do left or right, and then we do top, middle, bottom, and then we do a number from like 1 to 9 or whatever. Left, okay. And then a different person, because I like spreading out, you know. I don't want one person to hog all of the decisions. So someone else, top, middle, bottom. Because like gambling streams are like huge on Twitch, right? Still, or did they crack down on that? I feel like XQC and like people similar to XQC, they went through a phase of just like gambling on stream, which is fucking insane to me. And this is basically gambling, right? Gambling with more decision making. Middle, okay. So middle, we've got 1, 2. We'll just do 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and then this one's 3. I don't know if anyone else is here besides Launchpad and Banjo. Maybe Neko. Maybe Paro still here. I don't think Paro is still here though. He likes to come in and then dip, go play games or whatever. Neko says bottom. Okay. I guess Launchpad. We can cycle back to you. 1, 2, or 3. Or I guess I should say 1, 2, or 6. So we get. So what we want, the good rewards are, I'd say ammo for the pistol or the shotgun, and goop. We want like a jar of green goop. Those are the ones that kick ass. Okay. That good selecting, guys. 6 shotgun ammo is very good, considering if I recall correctly, I'm very low. Yeah, I have 0 handgun ammo, and I have 10 shotgun now, so yeah. We have a key item. I don't know what that is. What is this? Oh, that's for the fucking, like, we gotta shove it in the hole to, like, progress, right? And then we can make a bunch of, I guess I should craft now, because, I mean, you can, I don't know if you found out yet, Banjo, from your researching or whatever. I don't think anyone else has said. But are parts used for anything else besides making ammo? Because if they are only used for making ammo, I may as well make ammo now. I like saving up on resources, you know. I'm a big hoarder of things. But if it's used for literally nothing else, I may as well use it, right? Oh, I just accidentally crafted. Okay, that's fine. You haven't looked? Okay. I guess you've not really needed to for this game, right? Not really been a reason to. Freeze is really good for the boss. And we'll do... I'm full. I'm full on everything. Okay, good. Away we go. You haven't looked... Really? You haven't... I guess probably been pretty relaxing for you then, huh? Very different from the usual experience. Bigger contrast between this game and Star Fox. I like this is probably the least you've needed to like look stuff up out of every game I've played. And Star Fox is probably the most you had to look things up. So quite the juxtaposition. Like, we should probably save, right? I did a bunch of shit. Yeah. So we're like halfway through, right? Chapter 7, there's 15 chapters. We're like... If we're halfway through Chapter 7, we're halfway through the game, which is kind of cool. Oh, the statues. Yeah, you figured out they were for keys, I remember. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wait, didn't Neko say something? I feel like I ignored Neko's last message. Maybe you don't have enough elixir boost. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the game calls it elixir boost, but it's an elixir and it boosts you, so that's a, it's a fair title. This is what the key items are, this hole. Last session was fucking crazy. Like, I felt like last stream of this game, it was like the most action-packed stream of all three. It was like nothing but action set pieces, A lot of shooting. That's why I'm drained right now. Guys, I'm gonna be real for a second. I haven't worn this shirt in like a while, and I feel really fat in it. Oh, classic. Classic spike on ceiling room. We could just like not go into the room. But now what? I'm leaving, right? Eh? Oh, it goes back up, and then I sprint through? Am I killing myself right now? Oh. What in the Crash Bandicoot is going on? Okay. That went well. You look hot, big bro. Okay. Kind of an incestuous vibe from that compliment,
Leslie,
but I appreciate it, I guess.
Where's
Thank you.
Kid?
I'm sure you also look hot
Kidman?
yourself.
Is she here too?
I mean, you have a wife, so.
Kid,
Is she all right?
is she all right? All right?
Stand back. I'll get it open.
I think I made a joke about him potentially having autism in the previous stream, but like, no joke, he might have autism. like no joke, like in all seriousness, because that's like, there's like a, I don't know what it's called, I don't know what the term is, I don't know, there's like a million medical terms for all the different kinds of autism, but there's that type of autism where like you can only repeat the last thing a person said to you, I don't know if you've seen, I've seen a lot of that on TikTok. You'll like say something to them and they'll only repeat the last word you said. Yeah, I mean, most kinds of like serious autism suck, I mean, most ailments suck. Like, that's what an ailment is, a detriment to your existence. I mean, unless you've got one of those that are like, you're a super fucking genius now type of ailments, where like, or like the autistic people who can remember, or like they don't remember. I don't think it's a memory thing. They just like somehow know the day of the week a date takes place. You'd be like, what day of the week was the 14th of November 1964? And they'd be like, it was a Wednesday. It's like, how do you know that, my guy? Also, I don't know how the fuck. It's C. C is to let go. Gotcha. Min-max your autistic stats? Yeah, gotta like, make sure you don't fuck up your stats, because that kind of fucks up your whole existence, Hello. Oh, we letting him through the gate, probably. Hidden calendar installed on the brain. I mean, it feels like it. It really feels like it. It's genuinely really impressive. Like, I don't... Like, I genuinely don't get how that even works. Like, how do you know what day of the week, date that was, like, 100 years ago was, like, that's crazy to me. Me when I wake up in the morning every day.
Leslie! Leslie!
Do you guys have any hidden talents? Can you guys do anything mildly impressive that you could bring up at a party? Be like, hey guys, I can do this. I don't think I do. I don't think I have anything like a hidden talent or anything. I am killing this person, right? Should I do the old freeze strat? That isn't a freeze, but it's fine. Ow! Okay, apparently shooting him immediately unfreezes them. Gotcha. Okay, I need to not do that. I need to like stand behind them, I guess. Do I have a syringe? I don't have healing. I might be dead. I might be very dead right now. Years that movies came out? Like, what movies? Like every movie? Well, I could name any movie and you'd be able to tell me when it came out. No matter how many times you twist your ankle, you're fine. Okay. So you have a very flexible ankle, is that what you're saying? Okay. Let's restart. I got myself hit too many times for no fucking reason. If you've seen it.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
I'm trying to think of a movie you would have seen that's also obscure enough to where you wouldn't be able to say when it comes out, when it came out. I can only think of like mainstream shit. When did have you seen Donnie Darko? Yeah, that's one you may have seen, but it's also kind of obscure, so maybe you'll get stumped. Donnie Darko. Dude, reload your fucking gun, bro. Is this strat, like, will this pay off? I'm gonna try and explode Horizon them. Maybe. That isn't... Why does it not... I swear I had explosive selected, but I guess I didn't. Explosive. Click. Okay, it worked. Yeah? Okay, well, don't... Oh! Okay, that strat was super effective. Really? I wanted to pick up the ammo, but I also don't want to fucking suffocate to death, so kind of had to make a decision, you know. It was only one shotgun ammo, so you know, it's fine. But yeah, this is worse. This is much worse. What the fuck? You're also really bad. Okay, don't go through the big curtains of smoke. I guess, unless I need to. What is happening? Okay. I feel like I'm in a saw trap. Which is basically what this game is. It's just like a collection of saw traps. Hurry up, motherfucker! What did that even do? No, like, for real, what did that even do? Is there another one? Oh, there's this. Do I gotta put this somewhere? No. Oh, it cleared, okay. I did not notice it cleared. Okay, we're fine. Wait, Donnie Darko had a sequel? What? What was it called? Was it called Donnie Darko 2? Oh, was there a jaw that I didn't pick up? Damn. Is it ripping its own head off? When you turn the wheel, that rips people's heads off.
Doesn't this thing
What
stay
the
dead?
No, it... Now isn't the time for catchphrases, bro. This is not quipping time. I guess I'm killing it again. I don't really see another way to go. I think this is another another action set piece, if I'm not mistaken. No. Hey, 2 explosive bolts kills it, which is pretty fucking sick. Oh, the first time I knocked it down, it probably dropped some goop, right? Is that what you were referring to? You love Resident Evil 2, but Leon's quips killed you. Yeah, and I've heard that his quipping only gets worse in 4. I feel like that's where Leon quipping comes from, like why he's known for quipping. It is mainly 4. Because I've heard he quips a lot in that one. This section is crazy. That's cheating. Okay, this is bad. I should not go down there. No, 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 no. Buddy. Ow. I need to heal real quick, but I don't know if I can because the guy's right there. Okay. Can I go in here? Okay, I can. Oh, no. Isn't this back? Okay. I'm very lost and confused. I'm not gonna lie. Is this back at the start? It is. This is just back at the start. Am I killing it, or do I gotta? Oh, I gotta go. I wait. No, 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 guys. You don't need to tell me. I clicked. It clicked. It clicked. The fucking wheel I didn't pick up at the start. That the valve handle. And then I take that to the new location, which is over here. Easy. I'm not gonna do this in time, I don't think. No, I'm not. I don't have to get off. I don't have to get off. Ah. Do I maybe I just kill it, right? I mean, like, no harm in killing it. It only takes two of these to kill. So fuck it, right? Give me the goop. Unless you don't drop goop every time. Oh, you do. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna assume it respawns though, you know? Yeah, it does. Oh, I had no clue that the handle didn't reset. I thought the handle would reset every time. Like if you let go. But apparently not. Okay, we're good. S Darko. I have never heard of S Darko before. That is completely new to me. Okay, there's spikes on the ceiling? I don't... Okay. From past events, I didn't really trust the game to not just drop those spikes on me. I mean, you know, humor's the best medicine, you know? If you're in a death-defying situation, act a bit jovial, you know? Oh. A lot of mashing space this stream.
Take this!
This guy. See, at least with Resident Evil, I feel like it fits a bit more than this game. I feel like the tone of this game is even more dark and even more serious than Resident Evil.
Finally.
So I feel like his quips just like don't really make... They make even less sense than Leon's, you know? But yeah, I'll have to look into S Darko. What does the S stand for? I'm gonna assume no. I don't think I can go back. Like he's below me right now, and I don't think I can go back to that area. No. It would involve reopening this vault door, and I cannot. Oh, like Sister Darko? Or maybe his sister's name starts with an S. Stacy Darko. It's interesting that they called the first one Danny Darko, not D Darko, and they called the sequel S Darko and not Stacy or Samantha Darko. Like, why did they go with the full name for the first movie and not the full name for the second movie? It's kind of an annoying inconsistency. Are we almost back outside? I would like that. I've kind of been missing the outdoors. I feel like we've been in the shitter for several hours now. I would like healing too. That would be great. What's progress? I don't know which is progress. 8 years later? Yeah, that's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Did you guys know there was an American Psycho sequel? I feel like that's very common knowledge, but maybe not. Maybe I'm blowing your guys' minds right now. If you guys didn't know there was an American Psycho sequel, it'll blow your minds even more to know who the killer is in the sequel. Because it ain't Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman? That is his name, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, that was progress. Was the sequel to Donnie Darko made by same guy? Yeah, because I don't think the sequel to American Psycho was made by the same person. And it was also fucking horrible. The first American Psycho... Okay, that... I don't buy into that theory, and neither does the creator of American Psycho. Patrick Bateman 100% killed a bunch of people. Yeah, I think that's correct. I haven't read the book because I am not very literate. I don't read much. But isn't that the case with most things? That the books are way more dark? Because you can get away with a lot more in a piece of literature than you can, you know, on-screen stuff. Am I full on? Shit, I have 20 fucking Magnum bullets. This is not a Magnum. Revolver. Same thing? I have max of this gun. So I'm kind of sad. We're leaving behind... Oh, awesome. Okay, I reloaded, so I made room. Because that's how guns work. What was that one scene? Or is it, like, too disgusting to even type? You'd think these guys would take more headshot damage because they have two heads, but they don't. Don't kick the dead body, Sebastian. How do I... Is that not my, like, destination? Am I burning the body and the body will set fire to all of this? What is... That would not be funny, Banjo. That would be very, very, very annoying. That would be very annoying. I'm glad that's not the case. I'm gonna burn the body, I guess? Like, I don't know what the game wants me to do. Okay, I hope this works. Do I shoot it? I don't want to waste ammo, you know. But like, that's very clearly the only way. Do I shoot the lantern? Smash those beams. Like these up here. Didn't I mail it? You can go fucking go back in the fucking footage. I already punched it. I did. I already punched it and it did nothing. So if one punch doesn't work, I'm not gonna try and punch it again, you know? Can you guys even get to me? Oh, you can. There's a slope. Good. I feel like these guys are immune to my my critical, you know? I have a 50% chance to one-shot, and it feels like these guys aren't affected by it, you know? Unless I'm getting very unlucky. Guys, you know I saved a ladybug yesterday? Are you guys proud of your streamer? Instead of just killing it, when I found it inside, I, like, got a paper towel and, like, made it go on the paper towel, and then carried it to a window, and let it outside. It is interesting, though, because, like, if it's a fly, or a bee, or a wasp, or a spider, I, like, kill on sight. But if it's a ladybug, I don't know. It's like a different vibe, you know? But it is an interesting philosophical question. Like, why do we say one thing and not the other, you know? And it might be when you think about it, I think it is a looks thing. And it being an appearance thing kind of like stems back to the human conversation, you know? Because we do tend to favor those who are more attractive, you know? So it's a weird, like, comparison between the bug world and the human world, you know? Because spiders are fucking freaky, dude. But, like, ladybugs, I could be next to, like, 10 ladybugs and not be freaked out at all. But, like, a spider and a ladybug are both as harmless as one another. The only difference between them is how society sees them and the way they look, you know? No spiders are good, they stop other bugs. I guess spiders are, like, a predator in the bug world. I guess a spider would probably eat a ladybug, right? But that, you could also relate that to humans again, because we don't eat predators. We eat prey, you know? But I'm killing the bug predator and saving the bug prey. But we eat mammal preys and don't touch mammal predators. So, you know, something to ponder. Also, another fun fact. When I said, "Hey, Mom, there's a ladybug on the wall," she was like, "What the fuck is a ladybug?" And I had a, "Oh fuck, I am super Americanized" moment. We don't call them ladybugs. I've just, like, I don't frequently talk about ladybugs. The only time I really hear the word is online, you know, like Americans, because that's the majority of online. We call them ladybirds, yeah, which I guess they fly, but I think ladybird is dumb as fuck. I don't know, I'm not a fan of that name, but we call them ladybirds, yeah. Yeah, what is that? I don't want to get fucking skewered here. I guess it's on a rotation, right? Oh, this entire wall. Oh, that genuinely made me jump. It is a bug. It is not a bird. I don't know what the name stems from. I think it is just the fact that they fly, but most insects fly, you know. So, dude, how do I get past that without? I guess. Oh, wait. Can I restart the section? I realized I was a dumb fuck. Yeah, that's super recent. That's super recent. Okay, I'm gonna retry that section. I get it now. Okay, I get it. I understand. I'm just supposed to, like, wait here, like it's a Mario game, you know. You know what? I've always heard of the term, like, don't let the bed bugs bite, but I've never seen a bed bug in person, which I guess is a good thing. You know? Because if you're at a point in your life where you're personally experiencing a bed bug, you're probably not in a very clean location, right? Because they only show up in dirty places, you know? I don't even know what a bed bug looks like. Like, the only thing I've seen a bed bug in is Scooby-Doo. That's it. I've seen them in animated form. What do they look like? Do they kind of look like cockroaches? They kind of look like cockroaches, right? They're currently known as ladybugs in North America and ladybirds in the United Kingdom. Lady refers to Mother Mary. Entomologists use the name ladybird. Beetles are lady beetles to avoid confusion with true bugs. True bugs? True bugs. Like, ladybugs aren't true bugs? What are they then? They look like tiny ticks. Oh, they're like ticks. Okay. Stink bugs. Are stink bugs stinky? Is that where they get their name? I feel like a lot of bug naming isn't very creative, you know? Like, stink bugs are just stinky. Stick bugs just look like sticks. Flies fly. Like, I feel like the people who are responsible for naming bugs didn't get very creative with it, you know? Where's the imagination? If you squash them, they stink. They don't stink like a fart, they stink like old dust.
Brainwave patterns observed in subjects number 25 and 33, and now again in 55. The one common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder. Previous experiments.
Oh, the kid doesn't have autism, he has DID.
Of sense of self. But there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts of alternate personalities exhibited as attacks on the core personality.
13 different orders of
As
insects.
self-consciousness waned,
True bug is
a
one of
sort
them.
of stasis was achieved.
Oh.
Like two creatures.
I don't like
sewn
bugs, so I don't know
together,
much about bugs, you know?
forced to live as one, eternally hating the other. Delicious.
Don't use that word in this context, bro. That's fucking weird. Phantom sense. Cause I have phantom pain. Classic, dude. I can't believe I was a VR chatter at one point, and I bought a VR headset for a girl. Isn't that embarrassing, guys? Isn't that like the most embarrassing thing you could possibly do as a man? Would buy a fucking Oculus Quest for a woman. It was good times though. It definitely cringed, but you know. To be cringe is to be free. What the fuck are these things? What are you? Can I run them over? I can. Squash the baby. Buy an Oculus and obtain DID. Okay, I don't have DID. I did buy an Oculus though. What the fuck? Dude, there's so many of them. Look at this shit. What the fuck? All these babies? This game is kind of dark and fucked up, so I wouldn't be surprised if these are just infant children. I mean, Dying Light did it, and Dying Light is a way lighter game than this. Males are only for producing with female queens, but the colony is considered the lowest rank and disposable. These are Hymenopterans. That sounds like someone Caesar in Fallout New Vegas would name one of his, like, henchmen, you know? My name is Hymenopterans. Hymenopterans is what they call me in college. You might need to look at what the word opterans means, because that could be very concerning if you're doing that to hymens, you know? Oh, it closed, okay. Yeah, they're most likely children. You could say Sebastian just murdered a bunch of children, but they're like monsters, you know? They're like weird, goopy, fucked up monster creatures. They're not real children. It's fine. Pro-choice? I think the pro-choice individuals will have a bit of an issue with you saying that. We're not exactly pro-murdering children after they've come out of the wound. It's kind of like a pre them coming out situation, you know. What a weird enemy type though. Like they don't really pose a threat, and they die by you walking into them. Like it's kind of off-putting, you know. Oh. What the fuck? Dude, I feel like I upgraded my criticals for this gun for no reason. These guys are immune to the one-shot. No, get off me. I thought you were a toddler, not a full-grown man with no legs. Oh, I can burn them? Oh. What? Ain't no fucking way I died to that. Oh, all of the insectoid names end in Opteran. Opteran means of the order. Oh. No! What is this? Where was my autosave? Game? This is like so far back. Lame. I guess it's not so far back, but like... it's an annoying distance back. No, now isn't the time. Can I go now? Yeah, like, okay, I'm obviously pro-choice, but I try to see both sides, because that's how you should, you know, that's how you should go through your life, is trying to see both sides. Like, I get the whole idea of, like, birth the child anyway, and, like, just put them up for adoption, but fetuses don't feel anything, bro. They're not sentient. Like, you could have killed me when I was 2 years old and I still wouldn't have remembered anything. Like, it's like I don't remember anything from like pre 6 years old. It's like, if I don't remember anything from when I was 2, I'm not gonna remember anything from when I was inside of my mother's womb. Like, it like doesn't matter, you know. Like, it's like they don't feel anything. They don't have memories. They don't have cognitive reasoning or whatever the fuck, you know. Like their argument is just, if you don't want the baby, birth it anyway, and then immediately give it up for adoption. It's like, send it off to foster care. It's like, why though? Why not just not have the baby? Why, like, force yourself to have them, to just give them an awful life, you know? Is it making the decision of, yes, I'm gonna give this child an awful childhood, worse than I'm just not gonna have this child? I feel like one's worse than the other, personally. Yeah, it is. A lot of people use those like images of like where they're like kind of a weird human shape. There's like you can kind of see a head. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of hypocritical. We're pro-life, but fuck that life once it comes out, you know. Or like, you could look at pro-life, the term pro-life, in another way. Like, what about the life of the mother? A lot of mothers, or just women, would like have a worse life if they got pregnant and were forced to have it, you know? Like, it would be like, you know, not everyone's in a position, like, I can imagine, I mean, maybe you all aren't, maybe Banjo, I don't know. But like, me personally right now, I could not. I couldn't be a father right now. There's a lot of people that like students, like think like a lot of students have like, they do school and 2 jobs at the same time, and a kid, like just. Hey, Coffee, welcome in. No, this is not a Star Fox stream. The original title, I don't know if you saw it. Maybe you saw it in the Discord, because the Discord stream notification title does not update. I just forgot to change the title, and the game category, and the title on YouTube, and the Go Live notification. I just forgot everything, so I had to change it midstream. But yeah, how you doing, Coffee? I loved your recent posts in the art channel. Very cute. Your 3D skills are flourishing. It's very cool to see them grow at such a rapid rate. Yeah, we were, I mean, you know, I may as well just become Hassan at this point. May as well just like say fuck playing video games. Just like sit here full cam, watch political videos, scroll through Twitter, politics, and just discuss politics for hours every day. Because I do be yapping about politics a lot. But I mean, it's hard not. Everything is politics. Everything is politics. Everything. A lot of people like to argue like, this isn't political, that's not political, this shouldn't be political, everything's political. Art's political, movies are political, video games are political, school's political, politics is political. Everything's political, okay? So it's, you know, it's hard to not avoid political. But I do get into like the deeper side, you know, the more political side of politics. I don't like this. The game loves doing this, where like they'll just like show you like an obvious trap, and that's the only way you like that's progress, right? Like, this is the only choice I have to progress, and they're like, you got to walk through this obvious trap room where people have already died. Do you want to walk through? It's like, no, I don't want to walk through, but I need to, and just don't kill me, please, I guess. Okay. What just happened? Why is the ground glowing? Yeah, even using Blender a lot, it's really cool to see. A lot of people make really cool stuff in Blender. Most of the Blender stuff I see are with like already made assets. Like, people take like the Sonic models and do really cool like shots with them. Like one of my favorite Blender things. See if I can find it. Oh, sorry, I'm like pitch black right now. Come on, yeah, this. Look at this fucking sick ass Sonic Blender art, dude. Look at that shit. That shit is sick as fuck. I forget it's Reddit. You can't open an image on Reddit, but yeah, that's cool as shit. And this is a really good example of one of the. I'm not a big like art guy, but one of the principles of animation. If you like look at this like from a different POV, like you like, instead of it being like bottom up, if you look at it from like the side, these guys are stretched to fuck. They're like stretched to fuck. Like Knuckles' arm is like 3 times the length it should be, but it's like to get a really cool perspective shot while looking really cartoony and shit. It's really great. But yeah, you can do really cool stuff with Blender, and the fact that you're making your own models in Blender is really cool too. It's cool, you know. I appreciate 3D art as much as I do 2D art, you know. Yeah. It's done quite a lot with stuff that looks like that, and it's just cool to see, you know, the behind the scenes. Okay. Can I go through this door without dying? I think the answer to my question is depending on which side I put this in. Yeah, even the bar has spikes. I mean, that's how you make things scarier, right? You just put spikes on it. Yeah, that's the main reason to do the stretch, right? Is to like show movement. Like if there's like movement, the stretch is a really good way of displaying that in a still image. And you know, people use stretch in like Overwatch. If you look at like a lot of Overwatch animation, if you like freeze frame them in the middle, the characters' faces will be like stretched, or the limbs will be stretched. Get it so the fingers on the plate match with the indentations. I just know if I do this wrong, I'm dying on the spot. The fingers on the plate. The fingers? What fingers are you seeing, bro? I don't see fingers, I see two faces. There's a laughing face that's looking right, and there's like... I don't even know how to describe what face he's making, but and a face looking to the left. A unhappy face, I guess I'll say. Yeah, Sonic, I cannot wait to play the games, especially the ones I haven't played. I have actually streamed Sonic before. I played Sonic Frontiers around when it came out. I did like 2 streams of it, but then I just like stopped streaming. I just didn't stream for like 2 years. But we'll get back to it. Hi Al, I'm sorry that didn't work. I hope that doesn't disappoint you too much. You're seeing a fingerprint on this? I think I'm blind, dude. I don't know if you just got up, Al, but good morning either way. I assume you're not streaming later? You don't stream on the weekends, right? You're a weekday streamer. You're seeing stuff that isn't there? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't personally see fingerprints. I mean, he kind of looks like a thumb. He has a very thumb-shaped head. White-haired Dracula spewing onto the wall with bloodstains. That is true. This side has bloodstains, but this one doesn't. Wait, maybe that's the puzzle. Wait, Coffee, you might be onto something. Maybe the fact that this side has blood on it, and this side has no blood on it at all, means that this side is correct. Because if this side has no blood on it, that means nobody's ever put it in this way and died, you know, to get blood on it. Whereas this side does have blood on it, meaning potentially someone has put it in this way and gotten splattered, you know? Boob wig. Of that description. Okay, we've done a lot of yapping, but does anyone have any real ideas? Or do we think I'm cooking? Do we think the blood concept is correct? Do we think I'm right in saying that? The fact that this has no blood means it is the correct one? I just think I tend to overcomplicate things. I guess this is a 50-50 shot, right? Wow, okay. They really... That was cool, honestly, making you, like, stand there and the music amping up. I am curious to know if my reasoning was the correct reasoning, though, you know? I got it right, but... Even when I get things right in games, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you can do a lot of the shrines in many different ways, you know? And a lot of the ways I ended up doing them, I was like, was that the, like, correct way? And I know there's no correct way, but I was always curious if that was, like, the Nintendo expected way to defeat the shrines. So I would always, like, look up, like, you know, a YouTube video of someone beating the same shrine and to see if they did it, like, a way that makes more sense. Oh, thank you for the snooze, Banjo, unless it's snoozed automatically. That's a really cool visual effect. You post on Discord what the floods fell outside to you. Sure, I'm down. Do you post it in memes? You post it in memes. Huh. You and Banjo, really, you guys have a vivid imagination. Wait, can I like open? How do you? They fucking changed the Discord UI. Can I open these? Like a big thing. I don't. What was the like? You might need to like draw on the image, you know, like do like a little artistry. Maybe get like a pen tool, take it into Paint. Like where is his hair? I see the bald head obviously, but what the blood? Are you saying this thing over here? Like this heart-shaped thing? This heart-shaped thing over here is kind of similar to that. Oh, you don't even talk about the guy, you talk about the heart over here. Damn. Y'all be seeing shit. It's kind of like when you're like sat on the bus or on a train and the chairs have those like really like random fancy pattern designs and you're just like, you're staring at them and like seeing faces and shapes in them. It's like that. But with blood. With blood instead of a fabric pattern. Okay. My Discord's covering my OBS. I need my lighting, bro. It's dark. A little pimp? A little pimp. What does a little pimp look like? Oh, we're back here now. We're back in the asylum hospital location. That was a pretty hidden map fragment. I thought most of the map fragments were like not hidden, but it makes me think that I could have definitely missed them. But even though I haven't played Donkey Kong Country, I have that mentality to, if I'm in a new area, I'm always looking behind me, dude. Always looking behind me. Peeing Dracula? Peeing Dracula. Hey, I'm not judging, you know. I'm envious of your guys' the way your guys' brains work, you know. We're throwing 3 maps. We're in chapter 7. Okay, I guess I have definitely missed some then.
Doc.
Yeah, Rorschach test? Rorschach? Is it Rorschach?
I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm
But
sorry,
like, what
I
do you
have to
see in this
find
image? It's like 2 bears
Can't help if you
high-fiving.
leave me in the dark, Doc.
Or like
You need me to help.
a vase. Rorschach. Yeah.
He,
Look at me go.
we
Look at me remembering weird
we have a
words.
method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an
Whoa.
chemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented.
I've never seen Watchmen.
The
Apparently Tron from the Discord.
psychology and
From the
pharmaceuticals,
Discord. You guys know who Tron
consciousness
is.
itself.
He likes Watchmen.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect.
Only thing I know about Watchmen is that one meme where the blue guy is like, and then the other guy explodes.
Great.
Pretty funny.
So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on
I'm not
some
sucked in
level,
here with you. You're
but
sucked in
he's
here with
the
me.
only one
Rorschach,
with
Watchmen,
conscious
2012.
influence.
You know how he thinks.
Wait, is that when Watchmen came
What
out?
does he want?
2012?
Well, it's just a theory, but
Are you using your hidden
I'd
talent
say he
right now?
wants us dead.
Oh, Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, that's that guy's name. This game's like Psychonauts, if Psychonauts was like super realistic and like bloody and like disturbing, you know?
Doctor?
I should play Psychonauts. It's just like Psychonauts is a game I always wanted to play because I like platformers and I've heard good things. But like, you guys know, I have so many fucking games lined up. I don't know where I'm going to slot that in. No clue. Wow. Isn't that the second date? Or the third? And you got it wrong? I think you lied about your secret talent, man. Your brain when you don't have enough coffee? Oh god, that's my brain every day of the fucking week. What the fuck? Jesus. Hey, table, can you move? This is wild. You know, of all things, I did not expect this game to have Crash Bandicoot inspirations. At all. Hey, Tron, speak of the devil. You like Bloody Mary. Say Tron 3 times and we'll show up. Yikes. You're so right. But we live in for it, you know, we live in for it. But hey, we finished the chapter, let's go. So I guess we'll try and finish chapter 9. Yeah, someone brought up Watchmen. And I know that you like Watchmen. Silent Amnesia, yeah. It's inspired by a bunch of games. Like, even this, like, I couldn't name what this... Like, isn't like Children of the Corn? Isn't that like, that a horror franchise? I'm getting like Children of the Corn vibes from this. Yeah, you mentioned you, switching to phones so you can text and drive. Text and drive don't mean watch, stream and drive. But is honestly, wait. What's more dangerous, texting and driving, or watching a stream and driving?
What was that?
I feel like watching a stream and driving is less dangerous because at least your hands are free. If you got a stream on, you know. With texting and driving, one of your hands isn't free and you're not looking at the road. You know. How? Like, I guess modern mobile phones have like the when you get a text, you can like enter the text without opening the texting app. So I guess you could do that. Yeah, Tron, this is late as fuck for you, bruh. Isn't it like midnight? You should get some sleep. Unless you were doing your usual like stopping by to say hi and then bye that you normally do.
You were moaning in your sleep.
You'll text the
Have a
cat.
bad dream?
What is a cat? Common denominator is driving in both situations, so driving is dangerous. Damn. Bro is a thinker.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of me!
Oh, text the chat. Gotcha.
Let go of me! Let
Who?
go of
Stop
me!
talking. Eh? That felt like prime real estate for a jump scare and it didn't happen. They copied from Silent Hill, you think? I guess. I mean,
Please
what is the
refrain
difference
from
between
imagining
copying
evidence.
from something and taking inspiration from something? Like, what's the difference? Also, watch an ad. Hey guys, if you have Twitch Prime, you can, you know, sub for free and get no ads. I'm joking. I hate doing that. It's why I never do it, you know, and I never do the whole Prime sub fucking advertisement, even though that's like a very common thing to do as a streamer, is to be like, hey, if you have Twitch Prime, you can use it and get a free sub. But like, I feel cringe. Even though it isn't spending money, you still spend money on Prime. So you're still, in a way,
These are vague things indeed.
giving me money. Is it the Addams Family?
It can be easy at times for memories
Is
to
it
be
fucking
distorted by
Morticia?
That is why they must
Wednesday.
be cherished.
But like different ages, I guess. Like Morticia's way younger. Wednesday is way older. The dad doesn't really look like the dad though. What is it? What is a foot ad? Tron? What is that? What is it? What is a foot ad? Holiday ads? I mean, yeah, I know. Okay, you've got me something. Give me. Yeah, I can't even fucking talk because what I'm thinking about is infuriating. Hey, congrats on your watch streak, Tron. I don't see that often in my chat. Wait, by the way, guys, I forgot I even had that, but someone did inform me that I unlocked that like a couple months back. I guess I shouldn't talk about it now because you guys are in ads. I'll wait. So I've got Watch Street to talk about, and I've got Christmas ads to talk about when the ad ends. Noted. I don't have a key. I don't think. I don't have a key. Okay. See if I can upgrade anything, and then we'll trek on. They turned chicken dinner into a cannibal thing. What? Can I get context on what that means? Like the chicken dinner was human meat, or the humans eating the chicken dinner were also chickens. What is the? Ah, yeah, that's Banjo's trick. He was the originator of. Because you multi-stream, I'm just gonna have YouTube open as well as Twitch the entire time, and when there's an ad, I'm just gonna go to the YouTube short stream. So I basically never get ads. Kind of ingenious. I want more syringe healing, so we're not gonna buy anything. Welcome back from the ads. There is 20 seconds left on the timer, but I will start yapping. What was the two things? One thing was Christmas ads. That I'm pissed off. Both Chuck E. Cheese wasn't a Christmas ad, but they still used AI in their advertising. And Coca-Cola, I'm sure you've all seen Coca-Cola. They did it last year too. They've just fully AI generated an ad, and it's fucking awful. It looks awful. They're Coca-Cola. They have billions of dollars. There is no reason to be doing that. It's very stupid. It annoys me so. And then Apple, of all companies, like a couple of days after the Coke ad came out, showed off that they made the Apple TV logo practically. They like cut out like glass in the shape of an apple and like projected a bunch of different multicolored lights onto it, and it looks really fucking cool. And I didn't think Apple would be like the good guy in this situation, you know? It's get surprised every day. Coke's the bad guy and Apple's the good guy. Who would have thunk? Why did that get me? Why did that get me? That was the most obvious fucking jump scare ever, and it didn't clock that was going to be a jump scare. That was so fucking obvious. Okay, whatever.
You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Chuck E. Cheese has a depressing backstory. Okay, even though I hate them right now because they're using AI, what is Chuck E. Cheese's depressing backstory? Yeah, I mean, I guess it does save them money, right? It does save them money, but you don't need to save money. You're Coca-Cola, motherfucker. Just 6 miles per hour. Okay. Don't do that. I would joke about this, but like, I don't, like, I hear way too much because I'm currently online about like horrific road accidents. Like, I saw a TikTok today about a woman whose accelerator like gave up, and she didn't realize. Like, I guess I'll inform you guys if you didn't see the TikTok. I didn't really know. I think I was informed like a couple of years back. Like, I don't drive, so I don't like maintain car knowledge. But if your accelerator ever gives in, like, you can't. No, the opposite. No. If the accelerator's like stamped, like it's like being permanently pushed down. The way out of that is not steering. Do not try to steer. You should go to neutral. You didn't hear it from me. This information is from another guy who does drive and knows about cars and stuff. I don't drive and I don't ever plan to, but apparently if you're ever stuck accelerating and you can't stop, put your gear into neutral, and then brake. And apparently that, because that's the point. That's the point he made. He was like, it's extra sad for him because if he was in the car, she would have lived. Because it was only her and she didn't know that knowledge, she died. It's like, it is so crazy how like one piece of knowledge, one sentence can be the difference between like living or dying, you know? So who knows? Maybe there'll be like a crazy, I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully you guys are never in that situation. But maybe there'll be like a crazy situation where me giving you that piece of information will save your life in the future, you know? But hopefully not, because that would mean one of you guys will end up in a car that has a broken accelerator, which is hopefully never the case. Okay, let's do some reading. A state fire. State fire claims children. Daughter badly wounded. Where are the parents? Children playing in barn on Victoriano estate burned in fire. Daughter 17 left in vegetative state. Source of fire undetermined. Damn. Let me change something. There we go. You studied illustration to get a job in the industry, and then AI came out. Yeah. I have nothing else to say, but yeah. The fact that the area in which AI is most prevalent currently is in creative jobs, and not like uncreative jobs. Like that's where it should be used. I mean, it is still being used there, thankfully. That there's still advancements in that in that area in like medicine and science and stuff. But most of the time when you're seeing AI, it's like an advertisement or like someone's AI generated a piece of art to get Twitter likes for Elon Musk money. It's like I hate that that's where the development time is going into that. Because it's already hard enough as an independent artist to like get income from your art, and like AI is just making it even harder. Whereas in the field of like science and medicine, AI would only be able to aid existing human jobs. It wouldn't really replace them. I mean, I know I've heard some like robots are being used in surgery, but even then you still need like a human to be there. Whereas if you're just like generating whole pieces of media, that is definitely taking jobs away from people. AI does look ugly still, but it is unfortunately getting better and better. And there is some like the top end AI stuff. It unfortunately does look good, but like I hate saying that because that's like a positive thing about it. But it is the unfortunate truth. It looks good, but it does tend to still not have... It tends to lack soul. It tends to lack life, you know? Yeah, I'm still broke. I'm still broke. And that's what it'll always lack, I feel. Especially when it's making its own art from like, I don't know, scratch. Like it's not like... I mean, it's hard for AI art to not just be stolen, but if it isn't stolen, it really lacks that soul and that life. And if it is stolen, then it's stolen, so it sucks either way, you know? Either you're not stealing from artists as much as possible, and then your art just looks like dog shit and it's lifeless, or you are stealing from existing art to make something that looks similar, but then you're just stealing artwork. Like, it sucks and it shouldn't exist. There's no reason for it to exist, besides saving individuals and corporations who already have billions and billions of monies, even more money, you know, like, and like saving time, you know, because obviously AI, generating something in AI, it's like way quicker than someone drawing it themselves. I don't fucking know. Okay, let me leave. I've been in this area for too long. I need to progress. How do I leave? I guess I go through here. I think there's more story stuff in this area currently. You can't draw, so AI can't steal it? Oh, AI can steal it. How would they steal it? Because there's no art to steal. Okay. Like it's SpongeBob vs. King Neptune in the Krabby Patty making competition. The king can make 1,000,000 in 10 minutes, but it takes an hour for SpongeBob to make one. But the one SpongeBob makes is probably immaculate, right? Probably the tastiest Krabby Patty you've ever tasted in your entire life. I was very jealous of you Americans when Wendy's did the, like, SpongeBob tie-in and they actually, like, sold a Krabby Patty. Like, y'all could have got that and been like, I have eaten a Krabby Patty. I've never had the opportunity to be able to say that, you know? Hey, Mario, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, he's quite dapper, you know. He is quite dapper. Definitely definitely rocks the fit. I don't know if I could pull this off quite as well.
Wait. I've seen that house somewhere.
I've heard
never
mixed
been
things
here
about Wendy's,
before,
but
but-
mostly good, mostly good. What about Wendy's are you not a huge fan of?
How did they get here?
Hello, mateys. I like the use of mateys there. It really fits in with the whole SpongeBob vibe we got going on. We just brought up SpongeBob, and now you're saying mateys. Coincides perfectly.
Hey!
Yeah, I'll always
Stop,
prefer
damn
quality
it.
over quantity. I mean, I don't know who the fuck would prefer quantity over quality. Like, what instance would quantity be chosen over quality? You know, like I can't think of a situation or where you genuinely want that. Like, obviously to save money, sure, but that's not what you want. You want money. You don't want quantity.
Now what?
I mean, you want quantity of money, but you don't want the actual thing itself. You just want the money. You don't want the actual thing itself. You know. If money's out of the picture, you're never going to pick quality over quantity. You know. You're never going to pick quantity over quality. I hate how similar those words are. They're like so similar. Quality, quantity. Oh, bottle. No fast food is quality. I mean, that's true. I mean, that's the whole purpose of it, right? The whole point of fast food is for it to be fast and in large quantity. You don't think Wendy's is as good as the competition? That's fair. I have no comment, because obviously we don't really have many Wendy's over here. Wendy's is a very American thing that the UK has only gotten recently, and it's only in only in the big cities. And I'm not in a big city. I'm in a small town. Well, it's a decently sized town, but not the kind of place that would get a Wendy's. I've never had Five Guys, but Five Guys is expensive as fuck. That's all I know about Five Guys, is that it's expensive, but it is worth it, I guess. But like, I don't... Like we've said, the whole point in fast food is quantity over quality, you know? But I guess Five Guys is the closest you can get to what Tron was saying. Like, no fast food is quality. Like, Five Guys is still fast food, but I'd say Five Guys is pretty quality, right? But it has the prices. So it's like, I don't know. Five Guys is a weird, like, gray area, right? It's like an in-between. Okay. You're very spooky. We're all very scared right now.
What do we have here?
Right? Can I melee him? Eh. No. No, I cannot. AW? AW, like AW beer? AW is a fast food restaurant. Oh. Isn't AW also a beer? Like a root beer? Already seen the US and other Western countries have high diabetes and obesity. In fact, the US nuked all the water near Pacific Islands. The fishermen's source of food died, so US introduced their fast food. Now 8 out of the top 10 obese countries are from those bunch, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the leading cause of obesity is fast food, right? You know? Like, that's kind of the root cause of obesity, is fast food existing. Or just junk food, you know, in general, but fast food is definitely a... Because it's so quick, it's so... I mean, it's not cheap these days, really, but it was cheap. Cheap, quick, easy, and, like, with the dawn of food delivery apps like Just Eat or Deliveroo, made it easier than ever, you know, to just sit at home, pay $15 and get yourself some of those unhealthy food you could possibly eat right at your doorstep. See, I guess I'm against fast food existing, but it's tasty, so Like, if I could, like, click my fingers and delete all fast food from existing, like I have no memory of it existing, nobody has any memory of it existing, it just has never existed, I'd do it. But, like, now that I know it exists, I think I'd miss it too much, you know? Like, I don't like the idea of, like, never being able to eat McDonald's ever again. But that'd be very sad, now that I know how it tastes and stuff. Homemade pizza is great, for sure. Crypt feasts? What is a crypt feast? Okay, buddy is back again. Am I still supposed to hide from him? Is that the goal here? He like barely checked the room. Bro walked in, walked out. Crypt feast is your smart ass word for fast food? Can you explain the origin? Crypt feast. Because like feast is the equivalent for food, like I get that, but like crypt isn't really an equivalent for the word fast. So I'm wondering where that comes from. Street food is bad, really, Tron? I'm surprised you're saying that about people. Isn't street food like huge in India? Oh, I should use my sniper. I didn't realize my sniper was full. Okay, guys, remind me if I shoot 2 shots from the sniper to come back to the... Oh. Never mind. You guys do not need to remember anything. I got it. I got it. Only poor people eat street food, really. What do rich Indians eat? I assume they have their, like, paid for chefs make all their stuff. It's better to have loved and lost McDonald's. Is it though? I'd rather have loved and to continue loving McDonald's. No. Oh. You're gonna get me, bomb. I'm gonna get you first. Fuck you. Oh, your reasoning. Crypt, where you are laid to rest. Feast, the food that brings you there. Okay, I can get down with that. Does it make you feel better by eating it, calling it that? I'm curious on the reasoning for calling fast food that instead of calling it fast food. Is it a mental thing? Like, I'm not having fast food, I'm having crypt feast. But thank you for the ping, Tron, I appreciate it. 2 worlds separated by a jagged chasm. Above, faceless specters mocking the tragedy. Below, helpless victims losing everything. That gives me riddle vibes. Like I'm going to be using that for a puzzle. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I gotta get 2 things and put 2 things into 2 holes. You just like to be a smartass? I mean, don't we all? Don't we all from time to time? Feeling smart is like one of the best feelings on the planet, you know? When you're in like a room full of people and like nobody knows the answer to something, and you're like, wait a minute, I know. And then you say it and they're all like, oh, good job on knowing that, you know? That's like one of the best feelings. This is the clock tower section. Yeah. Yeah, it is. From Resident Evil 2, yeah. All the way on the top floor. Gotta put cogs in holes. Oh wait, there is a... Oh, in here. I mean, I have no real reason to save yet, right? I could, but... It's not exactly a quick endeavor to save, so... Tragic fire kills child, nanny in Crimson City, February 11th, 2012. Despite the KCFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and a babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and her babysitter, Juanita. I love how they just like took Juan and just added Ita on the end, which I guess is very common in like Spanish, Mexican families, right? If you want to, make a name feminine, just add Ita on the end. 56 were unable to escape the smoke and flames that quickly consumed the single-family home. Lily's parents, both detectives for the KCPD, rushed to the scene, but were too late to save their daughter from the flames. The blaze was finally defeated by firefighters after several hours, but the home was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but initial findings point to faulty electric wiring. Damn. So our daughter died in a house fire. Nomita. I love you added a random E in the middle. Nomi-ita. Yeah, our family, our daughter died in a house fire. Damn. See, I feel like our guy should be a lot more depressed than he is. You know, like I feel like he's not acting. I feel like he should be more of like a Joel from The Last of Us type soul, and he's not. He's like quipping, and he doesn't really give me as brooding of a man as I feel like he should. Nom Suela. Like Consuela? Nom Suela. He started the fire on purpose to kill his child? I don't know if they'd make you play as a character that murdered his own child. I mean, maybe there's examples of that in the gaming verse, but I can't think of any, and that would be a crazy thing to. Like, the twist at the end is just the guy you've spent 20 hours playing as is a child murderer. I don't know if they do that, you know? I don't know if they do that. Can I stealth kill you guys? Don't mind me. Not gonna lie, guys, I forgot I had a sniper in my hand. Yeah. He just quipped as his daughter burned to death. Well, she got roasted. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, most fast food places in the UK, I thought I was safe because I was AFK, but I guess not. How do I not? Oh, I guess I just hide, right? Okay, wait. See, the issue is there's nowhere to. Where? Okay, I can hide there, but I don't think that would work out. Wait, did he... Is he gone? Eh? I guess he's gone. Maybe this guy had too much Wendy's, and the frozen meat made him want to heat it up, and the house caught fire because he cooks like a sim. You guys. Me when I accidentally kill my daughter because I'm trying to heat up my Wendy's. I don't know. That would be a pretty tragic backstory, though. Turns out this game's just one big Wendy's sponsorship. Bethesda was short on money. They were like, fuck, we're gonna make some money, guys. What do we do? How about we make a game where the twist is the main character murders his own daughter, trying to heat up his Wendy's, and then we get a big Wendy's sponsorship. Wait, Wendy's wouldn't want any part in that. Imagine Wendy's agreeing to that. Like, yes, child murder. that'll make us money. What the fuck am I looking at, dude?
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement in M33, pain region. Ineffective.
Do I gotta learn brain surgery through this puzzle?
Section F7, the consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint.
What am I doing here?
Partially successful.
Does any of you guys brain surgeons?
Individual personality traits linger.
Do we have any brain surgeons in chat? Like, where am I probing right now? Turns out that be on your report card is for burn to death. Yeah, I'm sorry if any of you guys are sensitive to like surgery stuff. I guess close your eyes temporarily. I used to like not be able to watch any kind of like, even if it was like fake. I couldn't watch any of the like medical shows that showed stuff like this. I couldn't do it. Very squeamish. I'm still kind of squeamish when it comes to like my own blood, but in terms of like fake blood or fake gross stuff, I'm fine. Twisted Metal PS3, you play as Sweet Tooth, and his wish is to find a young girl he wants to murder, and he ends up being burned alive. Sweet Tooth wishes to murder a young girl? What the fuck? I know that guy was messed up, but I thought it was like comically messed up, not like messed up in that kind of way. Looks like all frontal lobe, so it's all memory governing. Okay. Oh, do you think they fucked up? Do you think the devs fucked up making this video game brain and it's not accurate? Okay, what am I doing? Do I just like poke a random spot? I guess the tape. Well, let's okay. What?
Subject number 58, test 92A. Electrode placement in M33, pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex.
The consent region? What the fuck?
Subject imprint, only partially.
And they're doing it to a
successful.
woman? I don't. Bad juju, guys. Bad juju. Real bad juju. Don't probe the consent region of a woman's brain, please. Unironically a murdering a clown, as opposed to ironically a murdering clown. Isn't the frontal lobe behind the forehead? I don't fucking know, guys. Just someone tell me where to probe. What do I probe? Is there like a diagram? Maybe there's a diagram on the wall or something, right? Maybe. Oh. Pain, consent, identity, mirth. What the fuck is a mirth? Sounds like the name of the Looney Tunes alien. Yeah, we should probe every man's consent region, for sure. That's very based of you to say, Mario. Hope you enjoyed Super Princess Peach, by the way. I actually planned to play that game for Peach in OCOG, but it didn't end up happening. I think we played like Mario 64 for Peach. Mirth is happiness. Oh, okay. So, oh, I can just look while we're here, right? Okay.
Number 58, test 92A. Electrode placement in M33, pain region. Ineffective.
So M33 ineffective.
Stimulation of section F7.
F7 good.
Of the neocortex. Subject imprint, only partially successful. Individual personality traits linger.
Yeah, identity, somewhat. So do we just probe the consent region? Is that probe the consent region? Yeah. Yeah, so this one's mirth. Yeah. So they're all probed besides consent. Consent is the only one that isn't probed. Consent would be like like fucking like crank my goddamn mouse because this game was not made for mouse and keyboard at all. See, that chunk is quite big, but there's no chunk that big over here. Does that seem about right? What do we think, guys? Do I probe this shit? Yeah, your thumbnail. All of your thumbnails are great, Mario. 10 out of 10. I'm in awe every time I see one. Talking about man's consent, you read about the Nina Lynn situation. No, I'm not familiar with the Nina Lynn situation, Tron. You'll have to educate me. Good enough? Okay. Let's go. It moaned. It moaned at me. I don't like that it moaned at me.
What did I just set in motion?
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own. I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come
Why are
now,
you a
above
child?
Men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge.
This isn't a man, this is a boy.
Experiments.
You're talking to
I
a
can show you things.
12-year-old right now.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find
I've heard of MKUltra.
disgusting.
I'll let that through, don't worry. It didn't like the... By the way, okay. Coffee, guess which word it didn't like in that sentence. In that message. Well, guess which word it didn't like.
I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster?
Yeah, it didn't like
You
climax.
concern yourself so much
Why is
with
the
your
word
appearance,
climax a banned
but
Twitch
that
word?
mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
I guess I would assume the word climax is a word that a lot of weird men use in like women's chats, you know? Like, oh my god, it looks like she's climaxing. So I guess they just decided to like add it as a banned word. Twitch stream, Nina Lynn said, oh, yeah. Disguised Toast, yeah. She, to TLDR what Tron just said, they were live streaming, I think it was a TwitchCon, right? He, like, laid down for a massage, and instead of the guy that was supposed to massage him, and another Twitch streamer, that was a woman, just, like, did this up and down his back, but also did it on his butt. And very sexual harassment, but like because it's like woman on man, it was taken way less seriously than it should have been, than it would have if it was, you know, if a man did that on a woman Twitch streamer's butt, like that guy would have been banned for like a full week and laughed off the internet, you know. Well, not laughed off the internet, but shamed off the internet. Yeah, Banjo doesn't have restrictions. You can say whatever. Oh wait, I'm sure there's still restrictions though, right? Like, I'm sure there's some words that it wouldn't let Banjo say. I'm sure there's some. There's no way it's like complete, you know, completely open rules. That would be kind of crazy. Anything?
That looks like the same red liquid.
Okay. Is it quick saving while or is it auto saving, I should say, whilst I'm doing all this stuff? It is not, so we are going to manual save between each of them. You're a mod for 7 channels, what?
I knew it.
How does that work with the whole, hey guys,
you should
I'm
use
taking
your
a break
brain.
from social media thing? Like how do you take a break from social media when you mod for 7 people? Oh, that like they gave you mod just because like you're a cool guy, and they just give out mods to cool people that they trust. Should have butt massage you on your stream. But that's different though. That would have been consensual. Like you're actively consenting to getting a butt massage by saying that, Mario. Disguised Toast, there was no exchanged words. She just did it. Which fair, maybe you still would have been okay with it. Like I probably would have been okay with it, honestly, if it was done to me randomly. I'm just not someone who, like... I'm kind of just, like, uncaring in general, you know? Like, as long as I know you somewhat, if we've like, exchanged pleasantries, I wouldn't really care if you did that on my boat, but, like, that's me, you know? That's not everyone. You can't just go around assuming that, hey, I'm a conventionally attractive person. This guy that I barely know will totally be okay with me touching their butt, right? It's like, no. You can't just assume that, you know? Make Hassan your bitch? I like Hassan. So unless Hassan wanted to be my bitch, I wouldn't make Hassan my bitch. Okay, I thought maybe we'd have to do more here, but I guess not. I mean, the guy did respawn, though, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, he does some weird stuff, because he tries to lock on when he, like, hits things. Oh, bro is back. Oh, there's also the upstairs, right? I guess the upstairs is progress. I haven't actually been upstairs yet. I'm hoping there's a place to hide up here. That's locked. Are you locked? This feels very Luigi's Mansion-y, you know? Oh. I exploded her, and she turned into him. That was crazy. Okay. I actually don't know if there's anywhere to hide up here. That was bullshit. That was complete bullshit, in my opinion. Do you like Hassan because he's an absolute bitch? I never stops producing peak content to laugh at? Interesting. I can't say I've ever seen Hassan be a bitch. I saw that one video of him crushing a watermelon between his thighs. That was pretty good. That was pretty great. Yeah, it's a dude. We've seen, like, close-ups and cutscenes. Good job I saved. Clock Tower is Resident Evil 2. I think he's referring to the Resident Evil 2 Clock Tower section. Me? You don't like Hassan? Damn, I got a lot of Hassan haters in my chat. Seen as a savior of socialism, but he's living in a 2 million house. Actively taking advantage of capitalism. Inviting problematic people onto his stream, praising them. I see no difference between him and Asmongold. Both radicalize our audience. At least Asmund is honest about what he says. You don't think Hassan's honest? I wouldn't say Hassan's dishonest. I say Hassan, like, speaks what he thinks, you know? I don't... Clock Tower First Fear. Oh, I thought you were referring to the Clock Tower section of Resident Evil 2. He's not honest, really? Hassan pulled out a gun and threatened his chat out? What the fuck? What? That doesn't really feel like the kind of thing Hassan would do, but if it happened, I guess. So I guess this? Like, I can't do anything. I need to, like, find stuff to put in those holes, I guess. Clock Tower gets reference, really? I've never even heard of it. So, like, it's interesting that it gets referenced a lot. Strong manipulator? I don't get those vibes at all. What's he? Who's he manipulating, and for what reason? He's manipulating people to be better, to be better people. I don't really feel like if you're manipulating people to be better human beings, I don't really see that as a bad thing. I don't really like survival horror. I guess survival horror is like a pretty wide genre. Because, like, is Dead Rising a survival horror? I guess it is. I guess the third person Resident Evil is a survival horror too. So I guess I do. But here it's so old. Might put me off, you know. But it is short. Short is good. If it's a game I'm unsure about, you know. If I can beat it in one session, that kind of persuades me to give it a go. I don't know what I'm doing. I might need help, you know. I might actually need help. I might genuinely be stuck. I guess I didn't fully look upstairs, right? I don't need help. I don't need help. I think I just need to go upstairs again. The spirit of 1980s horror, really, on an SNES. I vibe with that. I vibe with that. I do like 1980s horror. If we talk about like slasher, like the you know, Mike Myers and stuff, I vibe with that. I mean, there's proof for anything on the internet, you know? There's proof that vaccines cause autism on the internet. Proof, you know? You can find an argument for anything, even if it's far-fetched and not the truth on the internet, if you look hard enough. But just to clarify, I don't think vaccines cause autism. Just an example of a thing you could find evidence for on Google if you looked hard enough. But so there's proof that Hassan is a manipulator. It's not just an allegation. Because I'm gonna be real. I don't know how you prove someone isn't speaking what they think. Like let me say it like I don't think 9/11 was an inside job. How do you prove that I'm not? How do you prove right now that that isn't a lie? How do you prove that that isn't what I think? You know? Okay, so I assume one of the dials is here, which I just got, and the other dial is... How is... Okay, the second one should have been a miss. I don't know how the first one was a miss. Yeah, you can, like, I mean, Tron's pretty confident that you can. I haven't seen... What the fuck is this? Who is this guy, bro? Who is this guy? Bro is him. Go. So are you saying Hassan says a lot of stuff like they're facts and they're not facts? Is that what you're insinuating? Is that the Casablanca music? I mean, maybe it was used in Casablanca, but that piece of music is a very iconic piece of classical music, you know? And I assume they used it because it is iconic and it's also probably part of the public domain, so it costs nothing to use. Maybe that's Leslie. Oh, I like that you clarified, like, this is not a spoiler. This is just me theory crafting, which is, I appreciate you specifying that. Because obviously I'm completely fine with theory crafting in my chat. If, like, any of you are watching me play a game that you know nothing about, I'm fine with you guys being like, maybe this is this, you know? Like... I don't mind you guys saying potential spoilers as long as you don't know that they are a spoiler. You're just making guesses, because that's fun, you know? It's fun trying to figure out twists and turns, you know? Fuck your vase. Fuck your other vase. Yeah, sure, if you want to yap about Hassan in the Pop Politics channel, go ahead. I like Hassan. I have no reason to not like him. I guess maybe I will in the upcoming days, thanks to Tron, but I don't know. Personally, I have no reason to dislike him. I mean, who knows? Maybe you guys will show me all this proof, and I'll be like, no, I agree. Hassan is very based, and then you'll see me in a whole completely different light. Like, wow, this Nom guy. I don't like this Nom guy anymore. Because I can assure you guys that I don't know, I guess if Hassan's a leftist grifter. When I say my left as fuck takes, I'm not grifting. Everything I say is genuinely what I think. I'm not doing it to hopefully get a huge leftist audience that like listens to my every word and is like, oh my god, praise Nom for his leftist takes. I'm just here to play a game and say what I think about things. Yeah, I used to be an avid Twitch watcher back in like 2013. Not 2013, what the fuck, Twitch didn't exist. 2023. I need to like +1 to the second to last number, and I forgot. But I kind of fell off, you know? I kind of fell off. Twitch is one of those things. Twitch is like Minecraft. You get in the mood for it for like a short amount of time, and then you just like don't. You fall off. It falls off mentally like so hard for like a while. I mean, it depends on what your political views are. Because I can definitely hate you for if you like, I don't know, like if your political opinion is white people are better than every race, then yeah, I can hate you for that, and I can disagree and not get along with you. But I get what you mean, you know. If it's like minor disagreements, then fine. I don't need everyone to agree with every single word I have to say about politics, you know. But there's like big things that yeah, you kind of do have to agree with me, because if you don't, it makes you a bad person. You like YouTube better because you can look for videos and our streams to watch opposed to just streams. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't really use YouTube for streams though. Like YouTube is for like edited content or like uploaded VODs, I guess, which is still a form of streams. Wait, I made a new one. Why did I make a new one? I'm dumb. I don't know why I made a new one. I'm gonna overwrite the top one. But yeah, hello zombie, welcome in. Let's drink.
You should take better care of yourself.
Guys, zombie got a dog today. She got a puppy. She got a 3-year-old puppy today. Isn't that exciting? Zombie, I didn't ask you what breed they were. What breed is that dog? Why do you put a sad face? You got a dog. That's awesome. Am I leaking? Am I leaking your real life right now? 3 months. Oh, okay. 3 months. Damn. What a little baby. I got. Yeah. Months, not years. Yeah, babyer than what I thought, or what I remembered. Yeah, I'm a save up for. I know shotgun damage is good and all. That's what Billy says, but I want more syringe healing. I'm sick of not being full HP. I'm like permanently 50% HP. The biggest issue of people is that they base their politics based on what they see on social media. Might as well go watch Alex Jones videos as well. People do not research about stuff on their own. Never try to think if what they're seeing is even true or the context or history behind it. I guess. It stems from who you trust, you know? Like, you can say, like, based on what you see on social media, but if those takes and opinions are from people you trust, why would you not believe them, you know? You know? Like, if I knew nothing about the Ukrainian war, or the Israel-Palestine war, and someone told me, a content creator or a friend that I trust, and I'm like, why would they lie? And the first thing they said was, Russia is bombing Ukraine. It is a genocide. I wouldn't be like, I don't trust that. That's not true. I can't immediately think that's true. I'm gonna go research into it. It's like, yeah, you should still go and research into it, but there's nothing wrong with taking the word of people you have no reason not to believe, you know? Yeah, humans will be biased, but I don't think some things are like the Russia-Ukraine thing, that's kind of black and white. There's no, like, you can't really be biased about that situation, in my opinion. Unless you're from Russia or from Ukraine, I don't think you can be biased about that. It's kind of black and white, in my opinion. Which side is it? It's this side, right? No, this is the brain surgery side. I think it's this side. Libraries do exist. I've been to one, in fact, as a kid. I haven't really been to a library in a long time, though. Bernese Lab Mix. Ooh. Very adorable. Very, very, very cute dog. You should, if you feel like it, you should definitely share pictures in the Discord. But you're a very private person, so if you don't want to, that's fair too. Why are you alive? I guess I got killed and respawned. Are you respawning because I'm not burning you? I don't know. Problem is that even if you don't use actual media for news, there's other news media enough that most sources aren't ground on. See, I don't get my news from the news, you know? Like, I get my news from, like, Twitter posts. And I don't really see a reason for people on, like several tens of hundreds of people on Twitter to all lie about the same thing, you know? But I get it, like one, like CNN or whatever, Fox News, like one media outlet, like obviously don't just take that for fact, you know? You went last month and cried about mushrooms because you were so sick of everything on social media. That's valid, you know? That's probably very relaxing. That's probably a very relaxing time. Okay, guys, how am I supposed to know the code? I don't... Q. Oh, Q is my light. I don't... P? I. Don't I have like a... inventory? Like a menu to look at notes and stuff? Yes, Kojima's games are very political, right? He super goes into politics, either metaphorically or just like straight up, like heavy on the politics. Twitter's fine if you want news like did a celebrity die today, but not good for what's in this 1,000-page government bill. Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. Like, I don't read government bills. I don't know. Like, I'm not. Do you guys spend your free time reading new government bills? I don't really do that, honestly. I kind of just want to know the TLDR of things, usually. Twitter's probably the worst place to get news from because people post there as soon as something happens to get the most impressions. That's why community notes was introduced to Twitter. But yeah, exactly. Community notes exist, so if something is posted and it's false, it'll say it's false. Or even if community notes didn't exist, like the comments would be like, "This is not true." Guys, I don't know what I'm doing in the game. I know this politics banter is fun and all, but like, what am I doing? See, I'm sure there's a fucking like a menu I can bring up. I've heard of Vosh. I haven't really said his name aloud much. Vosh. Nux is, I don't know, somewhat familiar. I don't know much about him. Oh, sorry. You remember people were scared in 2016 because of Facebook hoax about someone injecting HIV blood in bananas? Turns out it was a hoax. Why were they... What? I mean, that sounds pretty unbelievable. Why would... injecting HIV blood into bananas? And then, were they, like, for fun? Were they selling those bananas? I mean, I don't really go out of my way to listen to either side, Garvey. I just listen to whatever's put in front of me. Whatever the algorithm puts in front of me, you know? Because I'm not going to go out of my way to, like... I don't know. Listen to racist YouTube videos. Like, You know what? I've been listening too much leftist takes recently. I gotta let me look at. Okay, most racist guy on YouTube. I hate white people. Enter. I don't know. Thank you. There you go. If you guys want to see a puppy right now, if you guys want to break from the politics, here you go. Look at a puppy. It's very adorable. Count the number of people in a specific painting. 5. What? Okay. You're the man for the job? What job? You're more specific, man. A lot of shit going on in chat right now. We're talking about injecting HIV into bananas. We're talking about, like, politics. We're talking about puppies. Paintings. What do you define as the right information? Because that implies that... Oh, fuck, I forgot. This is a dead end. I don't think there's anywhere to hide in here. Wait, maybe there was? Wait, can I hide under here? Nope. Just gonna do a little loop. Because you saying, how do you know you're getting the right information implies that I might be being shown the wrong information, which is like, what wrong information? Like in modern day, like in recent history.
Shit.
What wrong information could I be? Statue was up in a skylight. I think most locks have like a glint, which probably doesn't help with them. Their aesthetic, you know. Well, if I hear a side and I immediately agree with that side, obviously I'm not going to agree with the opposite side. And I don't need to listen to the opposite side because I know what the opposite is. You know? Hey, Fudu, welcome in. How you doing? We up in politics. Apparently you're into that. Where am I, guys? I'm like, I didn't even know this whole fucking room area existed. Give me an example, Dron. Give me an example.
Maximum frequency stimulation of cortical regions has proven less than effective.
Actually, you meant far right. Far left is just as bad as far left.
Scream, but they die much too quickly. Tailored settings achieve better results.
This is a scary game,
The
yes.
question that remains is which regions
There are
to
scarier
focus
games,
on.
but
Fear,
this is the game I've jumped the most at
consent,
that I've played on
trust,
stream.
envy. 3 of these are pivotal.
There's also an ad.
But
I
which
could have
will
snoozed
open
it,
the
but I
way?
forgot to. Have a good ad. Oh, Elsa. What the fuck? Fudu, are you an ad right now? Because I have a question to ask. If you... Why can't I pick this knife up, bro? That would be fucking sick. Cannibal donuts? Why so much cannibalism? Too much cannibalism. Well, yeah, I watch it unfold and have a lot of experience of viewing both sides because Twitter is 90% Nazis right now. And I have my own opinion. Just my own opinion tends to agree with the left. Just because you agree with one side doesn't mean you haven't formed your own opinion. You know, like being a centrist isn't the only like free thinkers. You know, you're a free thinker no matter what side you're on. It depends where your opinions end up. You know. Welcome back.
Maximum frequency stimulation of cortical regions has proven
Gotta break
less
down.
effective. The subjects scream and scream, but they die much too quickly.
I mean, a lot of people get Twitch Tober. If you're an avid Twitch user, it's not the worst thing in the world to spend your money on. You know.
Regions to focus on. Fear, hope.
You basically get a Twitch sub for every streamer you watch. You know.
Envy. 3 of these are pivotal. But which will open the way?
I don't know if those days have ever existed, Coffee. It refers to my previous point. It depends on the scale of what we're talking about. Like, you like your coffee black, I like my coffee with milk. Like, you agree to disagree, you know? But, like... I don't think there's ever been a point in time where people are going to agree to disagree on the major things. And they shouldn't. There shouldn't be a point in time where people are going to agree to disagree on the major things. Because they're major. Hey, key. Well, no, I'm all for facts. I'm perfectly willing to change my opinion on the thing if I believe something was a fact and it turns out not to be. I don't know. I don't know if it's come across, but I feel like I'd class myself as pretty extreme right left, not right. Whoa. Close one. I feel like I'm pretty. I don't know. It depends what your definition of extreme left is. I'm pretty fucking left. Like I don't go out and like. I don't go out to like protests and stuff or spread oil on paintings or you know I don't really do anything besides just have opinions that are pretty left.
Again.
But... More brain.
Subject number 12. Test 71B. Electrode placement A2. Stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation. The fear center of the brain. Subject feels as I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the
Anarchism?
psychological weight I myself bear daily.
I don't know if I'd say I'm anti-capitalist. I feel like the world could be less capitalist, but I don't think I'm anti-capitalism. I just do feel like capitalism has gone a bit out of hand. Like, you know, like I do agree with like eat the rich and shit. Well, not eat them. It's like a metaphor because like I do think that some people have too much money and they should be taxed more. And like, my question is, if you have $1 trillion, why aren't you giving half of it to charitable causes? Like if I had $1 billion right now, I'd like give all my friends 100,000 each, and I'd donate like 500,000 to like a bunch of different charities. Like, I wouldn't be rich because I'd only keep the amount that I needed. Whereas I feel like people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, like their money's just sitting there, right? It's just sitting there, and they're like spending it for fun on things that don't contribute to anyone, you know? But yeah, I don't think we should like live in a communist society or whatever. Okay, I didn't listen to any of that because this has been such a politics heavy stream. I'm gonna assume though that I'm putting it in the ear, right? Because the envy, fear, and malice, they already have shit in them, and I can maybe match that to this, right? This is so ass, yeah. So am I shoving it into the ear? Like in the diagram, it's straight up in the ear. Like, Like, it's not in the brain, it's literally in the fucking, like, ear region. Yeah, fur capitalism, if that's, like, the official term, I don't know. I just think, like what Mamdami's proposed is what he's gonna tax the people with over $1 million who live in New York 2% more. That's valid. That I don't disagree with that. Like, yeah. Oh no, they'll go from having $1 million to, like, 900,000. Ah, their life is over. Like, no, like, yeah. Take some of their money, bro. Like, nobody needs that much. Nobody needs that much. Nobody needs that much. Okay, I can't even go that far down, though. If you tax the money, it decentivizes the next guy to make the same money. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but also they're still gonna have $1 million. Like, I don't think someone being like, they're being taxed slightly more is gonna stop anyone from being like, I don't want $1 million. You know, they still want $1 million. Like, everyone wants $1 million. No one would say no to $1 million. I don't think someone being taxed 2% more is gonna be like, no, I don't want to be a millionaire anymore because that guy's being taxed 2% more. Like, I don't know. I don't think so. Am I doing a thumb? Is this a thumb situation? So Envy is going to that top right one, right? Let me re-listen to the fucking thing. Wait, I'm gonna lock in, guys.
12, test 71B, electrode placement A2, stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation, the fear center of the brain.
Also, I was singing it wrong.
I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the psychological weight I myself bear daily.
That didn't give. He only mentioned fear. Am I putting in fear? Yeah. Okay. So I wish there was like a cursor on screen so I could point at what I'm seeing. But I thought, do you see where it says malice and there's the line to the left into the ear? I thought the line coming off was another peg. I thought it was like a 2D drawing of one of the pegs, and I thought it was going into the ear. So there's a peg in Envy. There's a peg in... I don't know. There's like, most of them don't have pegs in them. One Envy, fear, malice to swap my health. I mean, if you want those things, I feel like there's safer ways to go about getting them. Meth isn't good for you, you know? It's pretty addicting and doesn't do good things to your body. What is the effect of meth? What is it like? What does it give you? Is it like hallucinations or like weed but like amped up? Yeah, fear is the only one labeled, so I'm just stabbing fear. It's just in the previous one. They kind of said a good thing about the one that I stabbed in the last one. It was like it was the one that hadn't been stabbed yet. That's pretty good, right? Probably. Yeah. Are we in agreement? Is that fine? It's not hallucinations. That's you for 3 days. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, New York is expensive though. That's another one of his goals, is to make it less expensive. Which hopefully he can do, you know. That's why he's taxing the rich more, so he can make it more affordable for other people. Which, you know, it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. It's like capitalism, but like nicer capitalism. It's like it's still a capitalist city, but slightly harder for the uber rich, but like they're not gonna even notice because like they're a millionaire, and making it easier for the little guy. You know, I can get behind that. So I assume that did another thing at the door, right? The second of the 3 containers above the main door.
Oh, Father. If you only knew
You don't
how
get down with
satisfying on your faces.
3D rendered
Did
brains
you
stuff.
actually think if you locked me away, I would just cease to exist? Out of sight, out of mind. You did. You did. Didn't you? Oh, you were never out of my mind. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
Well, that's fucked up. Gotta have a real rough time to get to the point where you're murdering both of your parents. Gotta have a real rough time. Casper the unfriendly ghost. Casper the unfriendliest ghost. Because you can't really get much more unfriendly than murdering both of your parents. It's kind of one of the most unfriendly things you can do. That's a big-ass bathtub. Oh my god. You're lapsing that thing. I'd do meth. Only one time, though. I think I've mentioned it before, but, like, the reason I'd be okay doing a drug, or, like, any of the drugs, even though, like, the worst drugs, I'm just too lazy, bro. Like, I wouldn't get addicted, because, like, to fuel your addiction, you need to, like, leave your house and, like, go get more of the drug. I wouldn't. I wouldn't go get more. I'd have it once, and then I wouldn't go get more. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go get more. I'm not underselling how addictive they are. I pretty would, like, I'd feel it. Like, trust me, like, I'm not like, no, I'd be fine. I'd like have meth once and be fine. I'd like chill. I wouldn't feel anything. No, I would. I'd feel the same thing everyone else feels. I'm just too fucking lazy. I don't leave my room. I don't go outside. I don't do anything, bro. I sit here and rot in my room. I would not go get more of the illegal substance. I don't leave my room, bro. No, I'm not saying it wouldn't affect me. It would affect me the same as everyone else. I just wouldn't go get more. Not because it affected me differently. I'm just me. I don't go anywhere, dude. I don't leave my room if I want McDonald's. I'm not saying McDonald's is as addictive as meth, but yeah, I'd feel those things. I would get addicted. I would feel the call to go get more of it. I just wouldn't. I guess if I did have someone in my life to bring it to me, and I guess if I was in the position to get meth one time, I guess I maybe would have someone to bring it to me. But if I didn't have someone bring it to me, if I had to like go into the town or like go somewhere on a bus, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it for anything, you know? I'd be too lazy to like get a bus for $3 million, you know? I'd be like an idea. It's not like it's bedrock, you know? Bedrock scroll TikTok. One day seeing you're damned. Maybe I want to be damned, you know? Maybe being damned is better than what I am currently. Ruvik's room note. I saw her there again, standing at the end of the hallway, long black hair, beautiful as ever, streaked with moonlight, eyes, dark pools in her porcelain face. She wore her favorite red dress, like a crimson sunset, like a streak of blood in the waning light. Laura. Hey, that was supposed to be my name. If I was born a woman, you'd be looking at a Laura right now. Although maybe you wouldn't be looking at a Laura, because who knows how my life would have turned out if I was born a woman. When I was younger, wasn't exactly the space, you know, the gaming Chronicle Online verse. It wasn't as woman friendly, you know. Luckily these days there's a lot more. I mean, you know, there's still sex people all across the gaming verse. You know, you hear, a week doesn't go by where I don't see a clip of like Valorant or CS or Rivals of some guy being like, can we get this woman out of my fucking game, dude? Can like she's throwing my game. It's like, bro, no, you're throwing my game. Like there was a big like literally like within this last week there was a big clip of a guy, a big TikTok of a guy saying that since women have entered gaming, it's gotten worse, and it's and like going on a whole like I just had a woman throw my game. It's like, and then people found the match he was talking about. He threw, so it's just like, dude, you're too far gone, bro. Like, shut up. It's like really frustrating. Hey, this guy's a poet. We don't want to see you living like you're actually inside the game. Stay healthy. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. Like, I'm not only am I too lazy to go and get more, I'm too lazy to get it in the first place. Like for me to try any of these things, I'd need to know someone to offer them to me. And even then, they'd have to offer them to me. Like I hung around people who did weed in high school. Frequently, like my friend group, they all did weed, and they never asked if I wanted to try it, and I never asked to try it. So to this day, I have still never even tried weed, and weed's one of the more, one of the more inoffensive ones, one of the more mellow ones. I feel like the majority of young adults have tried weed at least once because it's so commonplace, especially if you like end up at university. Like the first accommodation I stayed at during university, the front entrance just smelled like weed. It just like permanently smelled like weed. It was crazy. The guys you played video games with are super chill. Yeah, I mean, I would assume you wouldn't hang out with the type of people to say nasty things to women in video game voice chats, Okay, main door. The only issue is, once we go back to the main door, I don't know where we're going next. Because we have one more to do, I think. What? Yeah, we have one more to do. I don't know where... Oh wait, isn't the one more the safe? Like that guy had a gun. Why did he have a gun? I didn't know they could get guns. Dude, I wish I had a friends group during like a big group during college and university. I never got to play Smash with more than one person, like in person, in my life. I did a lot of one-on-ones in person with my like closest friend, but never had a big friends group, so. It would have been...
Have you forgotten something?
Ultimate. I assume based on Mario's age, it was probably Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm joking, you're not that old. But it probably was MVC 2, right? Not 3. Because wasn't 3 was like 2008, right? Which I guess was almost 20 years ago. Damn. It probably was 3. Never mind. Damn. Time flies, man. It's crazy. I have a lot of goop. Yeah, I don't get many syringes. So I kind of want to do more of this. I guess to answer to help you answer the question, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a 3D game. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a 2D game. 2 and 1 are both pixel art. 3 is like 3D cell shaded. If that helps you. Yeah, I played Wind Waker the first time in 2009. So like what would that have been? Came out in 2002, so like 7 years after it came out. Yeah, I think I played Wind Waker and Twilight Princess the same year. Because I think I got my Wii. I never owned a GameCube. I got my Wii in 2008 for Christmas. So I would have played my Zeldas in 2009, I think. You. Back out we go. I assume Tron went to bed. Usually says goodnight, but... Maybe he passed out with a stream on. Maybe he's sleeping next to his phone right now. Maybe in 1, really? You played 1, damn, okay. And I guess my joke about your age was actually nice. I was being nice to you by saying 2 when you actually played 1. I had playing Smash in college. There was always one guy who would show up and then he wanted to be a pro player, so he was too good and insisted Final Destination. That's lame. When you're playing in a group, or how did you play? Did you play like free-for-all 4 players, or did you do like tournament style, like 1v1 then 1v1, like tournament brackets? I feel like this note wasn't here last time. Maybe I'm crazy. Mentioned dining room note. I've finally come to recognize the way. The portal to a new world. The details are all there. Have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. The specific process to break down a human psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free reign, it's so obvious. And now that I see it, now that what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there is nothing else I can do. I can have everything I sought, everything I lost, but I need resources. Jimenez, that cretin, will finally begin to earn his keep. I cannot read, damn. I don't know, if you're doing free-for-all with 4 players, like, having items on, it's just more fun, you know? Like, I get if you're doing, like, tournament style, you're like, let's take it seriously for one go around, you know? But some people can't help themselves, you know? Some people can't help themselves. But I have fun with either. I have fun with no items, Final Destination, and with items on all the stages, you know? This is the wrong way. Fuck me, dude. My awful navigation skills coming in clutch once again. I mean, hey, me going the wrong way got us to read a note that I skipped for some reason. I mean, all of the Smashes are amazing in their own right, especially for the time, you know? Like, looking back, like, Smash 64, like, that hasn't really aged that well. Like, it is the worst one. But at the time, it's, you know, incredible, right? Melee at the time was incredible. Still is. Brawl at the time was incredible. Still is for stuff like the story mode, Subspace Emissary. Which, I'll say it again, I'll never stop saying it. Sakurai not including a story mode with cutscenes in every Smash after Brawl because people uploaded the cutscenes to YouTube is the dumbest shit. Like, top 5 dumbest gaming quotes of all time. Sakurai's great and what he's gifted us, like the characters, like the hard work, immaculate. But for that reason alone, I kind of hope he's done with the series. I want Smash 6 to not be Sakurai. I might be controversial, but I want a story mode with animated cutscenes, bro. We got all these amazing characters in one game, and we can't watch them do cool stuff in cutscenes because he's like, but people upload the cutscenes to YouTube. That's stupid. Then, like, no game ever should have just no cutscenes anymore, just pure gameplay. No game ever has a cutscene ever again. This is dumb. I don't know. Yeah, imagine World of Light, but with cutscenes. That'd be sick. That you know. I 100% did World of Light, though. I did enjoy World of Light. I just enjoyed the Ultimate gameplay. Ultimate is the best one, I'm sorry. I know there's some diehard Melee defenders. People love Brawl because of Subspace Emissary. I don't think anyone defends 64 or Wii U, though. But Ultimate is the best one. Just like the newest Mario Kart is the best one. Like, Nintendo just, like, cook every time they make a new game. It usually is just the best one in the series. The only reason people think the older ones are the best ones is because of nostalgic bias. Like, Mario Kart Wii is not the best Mario Kart. I'm sorry. Like, you're dumb. Melee is not the best Smash. You're dumb. I'm sorry. Like, you only think those things because those were the ones you played first and grew up with. Odyssey is the best Mario. Ultimate is the best Smash. World is the best kart. Banjo, maybe just give me the answer to this. Like, I think I don't think I want to put any mental effort into this. I feel like we've done so much like safe shit recently with like Resident Evil 2 and this. I don't want to do more safe stuff. You got bored with Odyssey, damn. I love Odyssey. I never bothered to 100% it though, because Nintendo, for some reason, modern Nintendo love to be like, here is an amazing game, and in this amazing game, you got to collect 1,000 of the same thing. Like Koroks in fucking Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, dumb as fuck. Balloons in Odyssey, dumb as fuck. Like if you ignore that, if you ignore Koroks and you ignore balloons and just play the fucking game, they're peak. I mean, Zelda's maybe the only series where I don't conform to the newest one being the best, because I Tears of the Kingdom isn't even top 5 for me. But that's only because they went in completely, like, they changed what Zelda is. Whereas, like, Smash has always been Smash, has always been the same. Mario Kart's always been Mario Kart, you know? But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is so different to the rest of the series. Like, that's, you know, that's why. Like, I haven't played Skyward Sword, but that is the newest traditional 3D Zelda. Maybe Skyward Sword is my favorite. Top is 2. Oh, top is 11. Thank you. That makes sense, because I can't do 11 on the bottom. It is impossible to do 11 on the bottom. It does not go up to 11. And then 2. Can I know why, at least? It's fucking game, man. This is fucking stupid, dude. It's just like jump scares. I hate jump scares. It's the only thing that gets me. Ah. Do I go save? I guess not. I guess I'll do this first. Just hope I don't die. He's a tampon. I mean, I think it needs more than a tampon. It needs a pad. It needs like a ultra deluxe size pad. Ness. I never played as Ness because Ness's recovery is fucking dumb. Ness has the most it's unique, which is cool. Like, it's like a cool recovery, right? But the whole, like, you gotta like sit there and like guide a little ball around and into your ass. It's like, I just want to like press up B and go up, bro. I just want to go up. When I press my up B, just make me go up. Don't make me like sit there and like guide a thing to myself. Like, it's like a sitting duck. Like, yes, it also acts as an attack, which is cool and all, but like, not a good recovery.
Subject number 14. Test
Yeah.
ADHD. Limbic priming.
Guide the lightning ball into the ass.
Electrode placement.
Okay, let me log in.
Or stimulation of the cingulate cortex.
It's so weird that they're alive as well. Is that it? The Hope Center? He just mentioned Hope Center.
Assailing the Hope access improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
He said, so they were talking about hope, right? But he said domination isn't enough, which might imply that hope isn't the answer, right? Scroll 10 again. Yeah, this is probably the most graphic of them all. This is the most graphic of the 3. You didn't really get a good look at like the front of their face with the other 2, and the fact that they're alive. This really illuminates the fact that the guy is somehow alive during this. Very dark. Yeah, having played the games, it doesn't really make sense. Also, didn't they fuck it with Lucas? Isn't Lucas's Ultimate a copy of Ness's? And doesn't that not make sense? I don't know. There's some weirdness. There's some like inconsistencies. Even not having played the games, it still bugged me when I found that out. But now having played the games, obviously, you know, it bugs me even more that he has moves he doesn't get in the game. Okay. Trust, hope, perseverance, order. Are these all real parts of the brain? Yeah, they copy-pasted Ness's moveset to Lucas, right? All the exact same moves and the move names. Which I assume doesn't make sense. I haven't played Mother 3 yet, but I assume that doesn't make sense. PK Fire is a dumb fucking move, by the way. That shit is stupid. It should have a cooldown. It should have limited resources or a cooldown. Ness's whole gimmick is he gets you off stage and he's like, PK Fire, PK Fire, PK Fire, just like on the edge of the stage just until you're like either dead or back on this. It's stupid. I fucking hate PK Fire. Oh, you do get the same stuff in Mother 3, really? That's kind of lame, no? I guess it doesn't really matter because you're just like clicking the move and doing the attack. Like, who cares if it's the same thing or not? I just expected them to have different, you know? Ness borrows Starstorm from Pooh and Lucas borrows from Kumotora. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this is the most confusing one so far. I guess I'll re-listen to it one more time.
Subject number 14.
All they mentioned was hope,
Test ADHD.
so I guess I stab hope.
Temp 3. Electrode placement C4.
Yeah, all he mentions is hope. Is that so? I stab hope. The issue is, how do I tell
access improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
How do I tell, like, because, like, it's kind of confusing, right? Because, like, they're split. Like, I can't really tell where Hope is, like, with the other two. It's kind of obvious, but... Oh, wait, no, you can see the guy in the background. Oh, okay, wait. No, I got it. I didn't see the faded side profile in the background. So that's Hope. Okay, so Hope should be, like, slightly to the left of this one up here, right? Like there? I fucking hate how slow this is. Ugh. Lower down, I think? Lower down. Like, not quite so high. It's like just to the left of the one that's already in. Like there? Well, what do we think, guys? Yeah, like all of the Fire Emblem characters have counter. Okay. Well, good news, Coffee. I think we're done with stabbing brains with probes. And I think we're about done with stream, if this is the end of the chapter, which I assume it is. This feels like it would be a
The hospital has not
chapter,
received
you know?
the family's usual donation this year.
And why would they? Has the hospital been doing...
How do you describe that
worthy
fear?
of donation?
Oh, hey, ready.
The Victoriano family has always been a generous contributor.
He sure did take his facelift too seriously.
Where are your parents?
So, okay, for this procedure, we're gonna have to cut your whole entire head in half, vertically.
Is there something you wish to discuss, Doctor?
I came to inform you that the hospital...
And hey, we just learned the
will no
origin of the
longer be
song
able
that
to
plays
provide
in
you
the
with
save room
assistance.
areas.
Materials.
Guess what? This guy
Your
played.
research will very quickly disintegrate.
How dare you come into my home and threaten me?
How you doing, Ready? Are you enjoying Kirby in the Forbidden Land? Forgotten Land? It's one I plan to play eventually. I just gotta get it. I'm playing. You know how I roll. I play things in timeline order. I gotta play the entire Kirby series up until Forbidden Land and Forgotten Land, and that's the current latest in the timeline. So gonna be a while before I play that one. But luckily, most of the Kirby games are very short. You know, like I beat Kirby Land in one stream. Kirby's Dream Land in one stream. It's a bit slow. I mean, most of the Kirby games are slow, right? Like Sakurai said time and time again, he developed the Kirby games to be played with like your movement and like maybe one at most two buttons, you know? So like people of all ages can play it, but that does end up with the games being kind of like, you know, kind of simple, very simplistic. Maybe too simple, but they still have been a good time. That's from what I've played. Really? You've only done like 3 streams, right? So even the newest one, even the newest first 3D game is still still short. He uploads VODs to YouTube. He streams to Twitch. No, he multi-streams. He streamed to TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, right? All 3. I've been tempted to go back to TikTok. I think I might try multi-streaming to TikTok again, because I've done it before. I think twice. I think I'll go back when we start GTA 4. I think GTA 4 will be my return to TikTok. I feel like GTA 4 is a lot more modern of a game. It's very mainstream. I think it'll be very suitable for the TikTok brain, you know? Like you someone will scroll and be like, oh my god, GTA 4? That's sick, bro. I love that game. Missing Ruben Victoriano, beloved son of wealthy Victoriano family, has not been seen since a fire at the family estate. Wait, is the twist that the crazy kid is our kid this whole time? I've never played Symphony Night, but I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I don't know when I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start playing Castlevania when we get to the Wii U era of games for OCOG. So I'll be playing Castlevania next year, that's for sure. I don't remember. Fucking Banjo will have to remind you guys what the first 2 Castlevania games I'll be playing will be. I don't remember. What chapter am I currently on? Is this chapter 10 or 9? Did we beat the chapter? We did, right? We're on chapter 10? No, still chapter 9. I guess I keep playing. There's 2 games, and then I'm playing a remake of Castlevania 1. And then I'm playing the first game Richter was in. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is like, it's not until like, it's like the 5th game or something. Yes, Timeline Order, yes. I can just look, I don't care. I don't care spoiling that. I think I have them written down. And I think I have the Castlevania in Timeline Order list on Backlogged. I do. This is the order. I don't mind leaking this. I've already told you guys I'm playing them in Timeline Order, so you can just look up the Castlevania timeline and know what order I'm playing them in. So this is a remake. This is an original game, Lament of Innocence. This is a remake of a fan remake of that game. Wait, no, this is a fan remake. I don't know, guys. This is the order I'm playing them in. Okay, it's like Symphony of the Night isn't like until like a while, right? Where's Symphony of the Night, dude? I'm not a Castlevania guy. I'm so lost right now. What the fuck is Castlevania? What's Symphony of the Night? Hello? Did I not? What? Do I gotta add it? I forgot to add Symphony of the Night. What the fuck? Yeah, this is the order. Symphony of the Night should be in here though, unless I'm blind, and it is. I forgot to add it. Where would Symphony of the Night go in here? Where would it go? Where would I add it? Help, Castlevania fans. Where would Symphony of the Night go in this list? It's not here, and it should be. Because I'm definitely playing that, because... Oh, Dracula X Chronicles. So I do have it, right? Don't I have that in here? Yeah, this. This is Symphony of the Night, right? Yes. Completing the Dracula X storyline, this game also includes an unlockable version of Symphony of the Night. Yes. So I'm using this to play Symphony of the Night. This is the version I'm using to play Symphony of the Night. But did they take place back to back? Are they? So I'd be playing them back to back. I play Rondo, then I play Symphony. Right? Yeah. No wonder I was so confused. I was like, "Where's Symphony of the Night?" Symphony of the Night is included in that collection. It's 2 games. Gotcha. Okay. So if you think about it, this is technically not 13 games. It's 14 games. The ending of Wonder is literally Symphony. So, isn't Castlevania Chronicles a remake of the first game, right? Right. Yeah? That's what Castlevania Chronicles is, a remake of 1. It's been a while since I made this list. I did my research at the time, but since then it's like whoosh. So, for OCOG, this is the OCOG game for Simon Belmont. And then I guess, isn't Rondo of Blood the first game Richter appears in? So this would be the game for Richter in OCOG, and the rest I'm just playing in order. So obviously there's 4 games before we get to the Simon Belmont game. So I'm gonna start playing Castlevania like prior, like a while prior. So we can do like a Castlevania game, then a break, then a Castlevania game, then a break, then a Castlevania game, then a break, then a Castlevania game, then a break, and then I'll get to Simon Belmont. For OCOG. That's the plan. So we are gonna start Castlevania at some point next year, like early next year probably. What are we having about? Download RetroArch. Yeah, I'm gonna be emulating a lot of these. Like if I open my Play Night, which is, I don't use RetroArch, but RetroArch is like super fucking easy to. It's like built-in Steam emulator, and it has like all the emulators you need. I'm a big fan of like individual emulators. Like I'll go get a SNES emulator, and I'll go get a different emulator for GameCube. But RetroArch has like all of them in one, and it's on Steam. So if you're not like tech savvy, wait, hell yeah, brother, cause where I'm flailing. Cars. Disney Pixar Cars. Fire game from my childhood. Castlevania. So yeah, so these three are remakes. These are fan remakes. So for Simon's Quest, I'm doing a fan remake. For Dracula's Curse, I'm doing a fan remake. And for Castlevania The Adventure, which I believe was a Game Boy game, I'm doing a remake. For Castlevania Chronicles, which is a remake of 1, and Symphony of the Night, which... Why do I have Symphony of the Night downloaded? If I'm playing it via Dracula X Chronicles. Maybe I can delete this? Maybe I can delete... Because I don't need this installed if I've got this. Right? Why do I have this installed? Because I don't... Whatever. I've got a bunch of shit installed I don't need installed, but yeah, I have a... I was originally going to play Super Castlevania 4 for Simon, but I was like... Apparently Super Castlevania 4 is more of a... It's more of a reboot than a remake. Whereas Castlevania Chronicles is just a remake of Castlevania 1. So I was like, I swapped out Super Castlevania 4 for Chronicles, which is kind of sad because Castlevania 4 is like, besides Symphony of the Night, like that's like the Castlevania, right? That's the one people think of. If you think of Castlevania, you think of 4. But if you noticed, 4 isn't in my list because this is the timeline in order, and obviously Super Castlevania 4 isn't on that timeline because it's separate. But yeah, let me know if you found out any fun facts about the stuff and any tidbits. Let me know. I'm a Castlevania noob. I did the best research I could possibly do. But if y'all have anything else to add, that's chill. Because I guess Coffee and Banjo, you both are pretty hardcore Castlevania fans, which is cool because obviously, as you just saw, I'm playing a lot, and I haven't played any. I haven't played not one. I mean, not 1 second is probably a lie. I think I loaded up Castlevania 1 on an NES emulator when I was like 10, just to like play Castle, just to like check it out, and like I think Angry Video Game Nerd made an episode about it, so I was like, oh, I'll play it. See if the knockback is as bad as he made it out to be. But I've never played a Castlevania game, you know. I love really just like telling my chat what to download illegal ROMs. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty infamous for like, there's like tight platforming sections, and then there's like a guy on the other side of the platforming section, and then he hits you, and then you go like like into the pit. Yeah, rip your own games, guys. You gotta rip your own games. That's the moral way to go about it, you know. Can't be using these sites. Dunpeel is Dampier. Castlevania 4 is the only non-canon because in its instruction manual it says that Simon is a Dunpeel. Oh, so that one sentence like decanonized it. It's pretty incredible. Okay. Whoa, it's like the infinite staircase from Mario 64, but an infinite hallway. Can I backwards long jump? Guys, remember when I did that on stream? That was like mind-blowing. That's like that's still to this day the one and only YouTube shot I've ever made. Was me doing a backwards long jump for the first time. And it got like 10,000 views and 1,000 likes. I was like, wow. I was like, okay, I've peaked. I can never top this. I'm never gonna make a shot ever again. I should though, because that's like, you know, a thing you do as a content creator is make shots. Oh, it's the spooky guy. Ah, I'm so spooked right now.
All the way. No cure for.
I mean, really, I show off my games. I never say that I downloaded them illegally. Okay, I never say that. I just show my games. I've never once been like, these are all illegally downloaded. You're just assuming that. I mean, what horror thing isn't inspired by The Shining, you know? Yeah, we get it. You're creepy. I'm gonna assume this is the end of the chapter. Yeah, I rip all my hard copies. I just have like a spare room just full of like old systems and old games that I like go and rip from. Got like a stack of 5 N64s, a stack of Stack of 10 SNESs. I need to stop forcing myself to say SNES, bro. I grew up saying NES and SNES, but like I feel like they've kind of fallen off in recent history. Now, how do you say it, really? You're like a part of my culture. You're in the UK. Did you grow up saying SNES? Yeah, you did. Yeah, I feel like that's like a UK thing, right? Like I feel like I haven't really heard the rest of the world do that. And whenever I've said SNES to anyone not from the UK, they've always been like, "What? Why are you saying that?" And it's like, I don't fucking know, because why do you say LOL? You know, like who the fuck says LOL? You know, we say LOL, so why not say SNES? It's very common to take an acronym and say it as a word. Lamau, waffle. Okay, lots of stuff happening. What the fuck is this? I assume these maybe make it go faster, or maybe make it instantly slam the ground. I feel like Tom Cruise right now. Bum 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 bum. No no no. Oh, that's kind of easy. Oh. Okay, we're fine. I thought they were all gonna slam down, but just the back one slammed down. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to saying NES and SNES. Fuck you guys. You can judge me all you want. It's so much easier than saying SNES. Yeah, that's why like emulation and getting the occasional ROM online is completely valid, because there's just it's just impossible to play some games these days, you know? It's impossible to. This feels very Zelda. This feels so Zelda. If any of y'all have played Zelda before, there's like always one section of a temple that has like, it's like either like walls of fire will raise up and block your way, or like in Wind Waker it's like vines in the forest temple. Oh, I didn't see that it was I didn't see the lock. I guess I gotta shoot it. Ah! I pressed space, but there was a bit of fucking like loot to get, and I picked up the loot instead of. Oh, there was another lock I didn't see. Okay, I didn't expect to do that first try. Jesus. I mean, it's not because you're a nerd; it's because you're American, and that's like. That's what Americans do. Y'all all say SNES and NES. That's just what you do. Okay. I got it this time. I got it. We're fine. I do wonder what happens if you run out of ammo, though. Because, like, if you don't have ammo, how do you... Because you can't punch the lock, because I've already tried. Unless it's doing the thing again where, like, I can punch the thing. It just won't let me punch the thing. On the first try for some fucking reason. That was very close. Oh my goodness. What? Why? Oh. I thought that was taking up the entire corridor, but it wasn't. Yay! Are we dying right now? Am I going towards the light as we speak? This game's full of metaphors. It could mean anything, you know? I didn't realize it was gameplay. I thought it was a cutscene. Okay. Third time's the charm. An acronym is a word you say, like NASA. Yeah, you don't say NASA. Honestly, I don't think I've heard a single person ever say NASA. Not once. My entire life. FBI. Yeah, you're right. I think you say an acronym as a word when it works as a word, you know? Like if it sounds good as a word, saying it as a word is the way you should go about it, you know? Am I dead? Oh, Like, how would you say FBI as a word? Phoebe? Like, no one's saying Phoebe, bro. That's not... That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I was super speedy there, at least. I was so speedy. Phoebe, yeah. No one's saying Phoebe. There we go. I can't believe I died that second attempt. So stupid. So stupid. In IRL, you usually just call it the SNES? SNES. Oh. Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo's valid. I can get down with Super Nintendo. But see, the issue with calling the SNES the Super Nintendo, what do you call the NES? Because you can't call it the Nintendo. You could call it the Nintendo, you know, way back when. But you can't call it the Nintendo these days, because there's a lot of Nintendos. So, like, you know, there being, like, 8 Nintendo consoles kind of ruins calling the Super Nintendo the Super Nintendo, for me, personally. Famicom. The Super Nintendo and the Famicom. That works, I guess. NES. Yes. That is the way you guys roll. Where am I going, by the way? This is the Spike Mission Impossible room. I guess it's normal now. I think it's normal now. It is. Ooh. This is very classic horror. Big field with a scarecrow in the middle. They literally have an image of this. Well, not this game, but like this cliche.
Why was I led here?
In the notepad in Until Dawn. I love the notepad section from Until Dawn. It's very like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon quiz coded. I think they show you an image of like a house and a scarecrow and a field. And the guy's like, how does this make you feel? And it's like, it makes me feel uneasy or it makes me feel warm. And it's like, what the fuck? Does this make anyone feel warm right now? I don't feel warm. This is creepy as fuck. Children of Comics with fuzz. I mean, it did go from black and white to color. Are any of you guys looking for the Wicked sequel? You guys looking forward to it? Any of you guys Ari stans? I didn't watch the first one. I've heard it's good though, you know. Seen a lot of people crying over the first Wicked. Getting Jeff Goldblum to play the fucking wizard though that's like up there with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man casting, you know. Maybe Sekiro references Samurai Champloo.
Laura, where are you?
Shit is getting so surreal.
I know you're in here. I can hear you breathing.
Last stream was nothing but back-to-back action set pieces, a lot of shooting. This stream's been a lot of like puzzles and surreal stuff, like surreal visuals and messing with the mind, a lot of like psychological stuff.
Bastards think they can buy up all our land.
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
You're white, so you don't own any of these parts. So she's the one who died, right? She's dead. She's the one who burned to death in the fire. Oh, is this what we're witnessing right now? I think we're witnessing the fire that killed our daughter.
I didn't hear anything.
What the?
Oh.
Somebody open the door! Ruben! Ruben! You have to climb!
Yeah, the stream's been kind of interesting. Don't forget the legally dumping your ROMs. You can't forget legally dumping your ROMs.
There.
I mean, there's a ladder here. Can I hop this? Nope. I'm a burn to death. Okay, there's this. And then... You? Ah. Why does this, like, barn have, like, a makeshift elevator? Wait, how do I... What? Oh, am I, like, lifting it up halfway? No. Am I using this to climb the ladder? What am I... Guys, what am I... I feel stupid. What is happening? Is there another thing I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like... Bad touching on stream. Yeah, I did this. Game? The other side? No? Ow. What? Did it bug? I mean, we are playing a Bethesda game, so... Wouldn't be out of the ordinary to... Yeah, it's pointing me towards this, but this isn't doing anything. This literally is uninteractable with. I think the game bugged. I don't know who is in agreement with me on that. Maybe y'all are seeing something I'm not seeing, but it feels pretty bugged out. Then be creative to activate the lever? Oh, be creative. Shoot it? That doesn't make sense. What? Okay, that's not me being stupid, that's just me, like... I guess not thinking with video game logic. What? Ah, yes. I shoot the cog and it spins with a velocity of a 200-pound man turning it. Like, what the fuck? What now? Is this guy killable? Am I killing the blood man? Or am I killing the thing the blood man is spawning? Mr. Emo Hemo? What does the word hemo even mean? You make up a word just so it rhymed. Can I kill him? Hemoglobin? Greek. Greek for what? Do I kill this guy, or am I just like... Oh, okay. I did a... Emo Hemo. I like that. I like that. That's very inventive. Very inventive. Oh, so I assume hemoglobin originates from the Greek word for blood, right? I assume that's not a coincidence. End of chapter? No. Oh my god. I mean, you're right, yeah, all English stems from Greek or Latin, right? Hemophobia is the fear of blood. Is there a specific term for the fear of your own blood?
You've got to keep
I don't really have a fear of
My children.
anyone's blood besides my
I
own.
want...
Beatrice, we have been through this.
Oh, did I skip dialogue back some? Whoops, my bad. Look at this fancy ass door. What about the fancy ass door though? That's locked. Internal hemophobia. Auto hemophobia. Does auto mean self, I assume? Oh, it was the end. Chapter 9 clear, okay. And then chapter 10 next time. So we got 6 more chapters to go, because 15, you know, you include the 10. 6 total. I guess I can save here now. 10? Yeah. Because I've been doing, I don't know why I chose to do 3 per, but I did. And you can divide 15 by 3, so works out. Okay. Oof, I'm tired. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, I guess I said I was tired early, but I didn't really give a reason. My mom's new boyfriend has been stopping over, and he is an older fella, as she is an older lady. He coughs a lot, and apparently he does a job where he's around dust a lot, so he just has like a really bad cough. He likes to get up just in the middle of the night and like have the loudest, longest coughing fit you've ever heard in your entire life, and it wakes me up every time. And it's I can't really, I'm not complaining per se. I can't really like it, you know, if you got a cough, you got a cough. It just sucks. It like always disturbs me without fail. So I've been very tired. I'm very tired this stream, unfortunately. But we power through. We got good progress made. And I appreciate you all being here. I guess I should full cam even though, you know, nap time. And we'll look for someone to raid. There's an ad in 1 minute, which I guess we'll have to sit through. I think I'm going to run the ad now while I look for someone to raid instead of like letting it, like delaying it for almost 2 minutes. And then, yeah, I'm just going to run the ad now. And then we'll raid when we get back, and I'm gonna look for someone to raid whilst we're in the ad. So I'll see you guys real soon. Sorry to run an ad right at the end, but it'll it'll be weird if I don't. 1 second. If you sit for the ad, I love you. I appreciate it. Okay. Look up for next time what length would be. Oh, okay. I'd appreciate that if you want to look up how much longer I've got left. I assume probably 2 or 3 more streams. Ooh, we got Fifi. We got Lenny. How many viewers have we got? Everyone leave. Everyone dip out because they don't like my political takes. 7, not bad. Why is Boga playing 2xk? What the fuck? Ew, I don't want to see 2 of me. Disgusting. There's Rawplup 2. It has been a while since I've rated Lenny, though, but it's also been a while since I've rated Fifi. I'd do a poll, but I don't think there's that many active people here. There's like 2 of you who are active, so I feel like the poll is kind of pointless. Which game is she playing? I assume Twilight Princess because she replays Twilight Princess like once a month. Oh, it's not. It's Breath of the Wild. Interesting. Wait, it's Fifi's birthday. Never mind. Easy decision. Okay, we're gonna raid Fifi. There's still 1 minute 30 of ads. I might delay the raid a little bit, just to make sure everyone's got back who wants to say goodbye and such. This is very unflattering. So I'm gonna go back to the game. There we go. That'll do. 2 more. But for all I know, one of the chapters is just cutscenes. Well, the final chapter is a sprawling mess. Yeah, who knows? The chapter lengths have been quite varying, you know? Like the first, like, I don't know, 6 chapters, I'd say. 6, 7 chapters. They were kind of like, you know, pretty rapid. They get like 2, maybe 3 per stream. But these last couple, like this stream and last stream, I've only done like 1.5 chapters basically. So if I've got 6 left, and I can only do 1.5 per stream, that's, you know, that's more than 2 more streams. But we'll see. What will we beat first? Will we beat The Other Within first, or will we beat Star Fox Adventures first? I think Star Fox Adventures, because I think we've only got 2 more of that left, right? Maybe even 1. I think we've got 1 of Star Fox if I like go quickly. Probably 2 though. And then we'll be starting GTA 3. Although with the delay, I could just like delay the GTA streams even longer, but it has been a while. It's been like a month and a half since I've yeah, it's been multiple months. I'm hoping Fire Emblem goes quicker, but it is an RPG game. Like I've said, I will be fast forwarding through some parts of it if I can, if I'm able. I'll be holding the fast forward through like repeat dialogue or getting from one place to the other if it's like not a new location, if it's like going to a repeat location. So maybe it won't be that long. And you know, they're straightforward, right? Like RPGs are like kind of straightforward. I won't be like getting stuck on puzzles or difficult fights or not knowing where to go. Like it'll be pretty straightforward. So we'll see. Save state. Okay. I mean, I'll try not to, but if the DS version of Fire Emblem 1 doesn't have like a good save state, a good saving feature, then I guess I will have to save state. I don't want to redo a bunch of stuff, you know. I assumed it would just like let you save whenever, you know. I could just like do a battle, like save before a battle. Oh, you mean save during battle? So if I like, you're right. If there are long battles and I fuck up during a battle, I don't want to redo the whole battle, so maybe a save state is valid. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Which I guess is not that far off. I guess we'll get there next month, right? Maybe this month, actually. This month, probably. Yeah. I think the last half of this month will be GTA 3 and Fire Emblem, which, you know, good combo. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Dude, I lost fucking... That's so sad. I lost 3 viewers whilst I was yapping. Guys, why did you leave? I was gonna raid out. That's so sad. Yeah, I went down from 7 to 4. That's so sad. I went back up to 5. I'll still raid though, of course. I'll still raid, but it's kind of sad to like everyone like didn't wait for me to raid out and peaced out. It's kind of sad, but it's whatever. No biggie. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Please enjoy the rest of your days. Let me get some better lighting right for the end. Next time, obviously, Star Fox. I'm just alternating at this point, unless I can't be asked playing Star Fox. Then I guess we'll play more of this. But until then, have a good one. Take care. I guess.